Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, and this is the continuation of Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii. So, do you realize, Bertram, that we have been streaming now for over a year?
Oh, wow.
Yes, how things have changed this last year. Well, you died and were resurrected a la Jesus Christ, or as I like to call him, the Zaz. I married and divorced a woman who literally had sex with everything. Men, women, buildings. True story. She is the first woman in human history to actually bring the Eiffel Tower to orgasm.
Oh my!
Yes. And I have become steadily more and more intolerant, and incontinent, and impotent. So, in a nutshell, a lot has happened this last year. Now, speaking of my ex-wife, did I tell you, Bertram, that my ex-wife actually worked on the original Night of the Living Dead softcore pornography parody? Night of the Living Bed. About a bed that would come to life and eat people foolish enough to make love on it. Interesting, no? What are you doing, Bertram?
I'm looking for the movie online.
Well, you can do that later. It's bollocks anyway. Do you know what else is bollocks, Bertram? Something has just come to mind and I simply must rant. I mean, tell you about it. There is something very misleading about RPG titles. Dragon Quest, for instance, has absolutely nothing to do with a dragon. And Final Fantasy, well, how can it be the final one if you keep bloody making them? Let's see, the last story? Well, it most certainly was not the last story. Lost Odyssey? Well, it's not bloody lost. I have played it many times. I'd say it's more found Odyssey than lost Odyssey. I could go on, and I shall. Now the Witcher, well, there's more than one Witcher, so it should be called The Witchers. Alpha Protocol. You know, I actually liked that game. I want a remaster of that game. No, I demand it. Come on, Sega. Stop fondling Sonic's rings and give me a remaster of Alpha Protocol. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy, let me tell you a story, dear viewer. Back in 1997, when I was younger than I am now, and my penis was just starting to grow, I asked my father to buy for me Final Fantasy VII, which had just been released. I excitedly awaited his return, chasing my sibling around our home with a knife while wearing a Jason Voorhees mask to pass the time.
Oh, I remember their funeral. Was a tacky affair.
'Twas that. So, my father returns with the PlayStation game under his arm. I grab it from him, as was customary in those days, and scream in horror as I behold not Final Fantasy VII, the game I had dreamed of owning, but Skull Monkeys. That's right, fucking Skull Monkeys.
Is that a real game?
Oh, it's much worse than that, Bertram. It's a nightmare.
So what did you do?
Well, I did what any spoiled child would do. I beat him over the head with the game until blood came out of his ears. And then I took said game and traded it in at my local gaming boutique for a copy of Final Fantasy VII. I never knew what an orgasm was until I took that game home and gently inserted it into my PlayStation. 'Twas then that I realized I had also asked my father to purchase a PlayStation, and he fucking forgot.
Oh! So, what did you insert the disc into?
You know, Bertram, the cat never forgave me. But it's not all doom and gloom. Once my father recovered, he went and purchased that PlayStation, and I played Final Fantasy VII. The rest, as they say, is history.
Oh, what a lovely story.
Isn't it, though? Bertram, do you have the notes for the review we have to record after this? Nope, never mind. I can see them.
Kinda puts into perspective.
Interesting game we are reviewing. It was one of those games where you're able to rename the main character. So naturally, I gave them the greatest name in the world. Reuben Crowley.
But that's your name.
I can see why
Well
you
done,
felt
Bertram.
if it was
On a
for the
scale
sake
of
the
1 to
hotel.
10 on the
That's about
stupid
it.
scale, you
Before
are now
all of
officially
this,
a 12.
Been going out to sea for the exact same
I
reason.
named his best male
There's an
friend
urban legend
Bertram
of these
Butler.
waters.
But that's
You
my
ever heard
name.
of the lost
Correction.
treasure of the
Make that a
Esperanza?
17
Back
on
in
the
the
stupid
day,
scale.
both Jason and
Give
I
that
spent our
man
days
a
hunting
medal. Actually, don't bother.
You're
He
asking
can't
me, I
even
still
spell
got
the word
Remember,
medal.
my own name's something
You're
like
mean.
And you're
Some 200 years
retarded.
ago, a Spanish ship
Is
called
this
the
a horror
Esperanza
game?
was attacked by
Is
pirates.
this a This isn't a horror game per se.
Today's value. Some of it
Who the hell is
can get gold.
Percy? Is he your boyfriend?
Per se, Bertram.
A lot of loot.
It's a figure of
For the pirates, the
speech.
storm left their ship stranded
Oh,
somewhere
that's a
on the island.
relief.
That's about 1600
At the very
kilometers
least,
south
is
of
this
Hawaii.
game less scary
If you
than the
ask me,
stories
I
you
think
read
whatever
me at
treasure they couldn't
bedtime?
divvy up is still
Look,
buried
there is
deep in the
absolutely
sand.
nothing
There's
wrong
even
with a
news
bit of
article
50
containing the
Shades of
testimony
Grey
from one of the
before
ship's
bed.
last living crew members.
Yes, that's
And that's
fine.
enough to go
But
on?
do we really
It
have
is.
to
For us in the
reenact
treasure
all
hunting
the sex
business, it was
scenes?
the most accurate piece of info we could get a hold of.
Yes,
But for
Bertram,
Jason,
we do.
The Esperanza
Let's,
was more than a
maybe
hoard of
keep
gold.
that between us in the
Supposedly, it
future,
contained an
eh?
elixir of eternal life, said to cure
okay.
any disease.
Good man.
Eternal
Here,
life?
have a chocolate.
Now, if it did exist, well,
What's the hardest game
for a
you've
kid who
ever
could die anytime
played?
he has a coffin fitted, it should come in handy.
Ghosts and Goblins.
You believe
The
that
original
shit?
one.
I hear
In
you.
fact,
I
let
wasn't
me
too
tell
sold
you
on
a
the thing
story since you
Jason,
brought
on the
it
other
up.
hand, held out hope. If there was
When
even
I
a
was
chance
just
of
a
getting
little
over this,
nipper, with barely a hair upon my upper lip, my father bought me a copy of the original Ghosts and Goblins for the Mega
hello,
Drive,
Butler to begin with.
and I hated him from that very
Honolulu,
day.
of course.
I won't say that's the reason he was murdered,
Yes.
but it's definitely one of them.
Nearly kill him.
The main reason is that he later bought me a copy of
Got me there.
Bubsy 3D for the PlayStation.
If that
Oh,
condition
what a
is
sad
improving, all
story.
the parent sees is the
Indeed.
child.
I went to trade in Bubsy 3D at my local gaming establishment, and the chap behind the desk laughed at me. He laughed, Bertram.
Because the game was so appalling?
No, because I'd forgotten to put the disc back in the box.
If this treasure
Oh,
Not you too, Bertram. Why does everyone keep laughing
We're
at
not getting
me?
off this rock without Jason.
maybe because you're an idiot?
What was that?
How come we
Um, nothing.
Isn't this
simply,
game
he lost his
splendid,
In and of
Bertram?
itself,
Ah,
treasure hunting is an
Bertram.
expensive profession.
Hello,
It's full of
Bertram.
the sort of people who
Oh,
find a $10 billion
did you
haul
say
and use all
something?
of it to fund their
I
next
did.
crazy venture.
Your name.
Gamblers.
3 times.
In any case,
Oh,
we
I'm
entered
sorry.
prize fighting
I was
pirate
just looking at
Coliseum
this
gathered
review
some
for
funds
an
around
adult
7 years
movie
ago.
of Downton
Fun fact.
Abbey.
Jason
It's
actually
called
used to be our head
Go
cannoneer
Down
and
on
artilleryman.
Abbey.
Spirit of
Oh,
the seas we like
I
to call
see.
it.
Is that right?
Does it sound
Without our
good?
knowing, Jason's right-hand
Like
man
Mr.
agreed to throw the
Kipling's
match.
cakes,
The ship
it
took
sounds
massive damage.
exceedingly
2 of
good.
our newer recruits
Oh.
died that day.
Check Amazon for a copy on Blu-ray
We
then.
needed to earn profit,
Already
but
done.
We had no ship to sail.
Along with a copy of your
Literally
ex-wife's
stopped
film, Knights of the
Jason was
Living
damn good at
Dead.
what he did.
Ah, well
When he
done,
came to find
Bertram.
it, we were
You know,
sunk.
I think I may have an addiction to pornography.
Things more or less
Oh.
fell apart.
Yes,
It really got
it is a problem.
after that.
I'm seeing my gynecologist about it on
I had no clue
Thursday.
he was even alive until just now.
You don't need to see a gynecologist for that.
Everything leads back to
No, but he gives a hell of a rectal
He
examination.
does.
Yes. You know,
Right now,
I've been
to
thinking,
live all the
Bertram,
way out here.
we need to review more Call of Duty games on the channel.
Don't
Now
say
he's
the
gotta find some way
name.
to drag his
What
stubborn
name?
ass onto our
Call
ship.
of Duty?
Never say that name. It's said if you look
Nobody
into
said
a
running the
mirror
ship was
and
easy.
say it 3 times,
So,
a swarm
what's it
of
gonna be,
adolescents will emerge
Keep at
and
it
spew
until Jason
abuse
comes
at you.
Oh, thank you for warning me, Bertram.
Let's go see him.
I'm also thinking we should get a dog.
You have a dog. Me.
Captain?
Not quite, Bertram. You see, a dog is actually useful.
Well, what can a dog do that I can't do?
Lick its own
Come to this
genitals?
tiny island often?
But that's
Sometimes I
not
buy fish
fair.
from the locals.
Because you don't have
Usually
any
return to the
genitals.
ship right after.
Oh, you think you're
Your
so
friends
funny.
seem like regulars at
I
the
don't
party.
think, Bertram.
So I heard.
I know I'm funny. Bloody hilarious, actually. Did you know, Bertram, that I once trained a dog to lift a grand piano with just its nose?
That's a lie.
How dare you, Bertram?
As I was
I
saying
would never
before,
dream of
you
telling
come
you
to
a...
this tiny
Yes,
island
yes, yes, it is a
Sometimes I buy
lie.
fish from the
I
locals.
almost had you convinced, though, didn't I?
Not at all.
What was that? I'm a ball? Well, thank you, Bertram. I'm glad you enjoy my company, because I am the one and only. Ain't nobody else quite like me. I am the one and only. Oh, forget the rest of the words.
Did we really require the singing?
There's always time for some singing, Bertram. You know, I remember fondly when that song came out, as I was still being breastfed.
But you were 17.
Yes? What's your point, Bertram?
You should have stopped at the singing. Now you've turned this stream into something sordid.
Have you watched any of our reviews, Bertram? I turn all of them into something sordid. Even the Disney ones.
Oh, yeah. That one viewer threatened to castrate you.
Oh, yes. Joke's on them. You see, I'm already circumcised.
Oh, I didn't know you were Jewish.
I'm not. You see, I got my Colonel Mustard stuck in the fridge door. I shouldn't be too harsh on that viewer, though. I believe they were a lesbian.
Oh, all you care about are lesbians.
That's not true. I also care about escorts, prostitutes, glamour models, celebrities who don't wear bras, and then lesbians. Oh, bugger me senseless.
Bugger me senseless. Isn't that a film?
I don't believe so.
Oh, really? You see, I thought I heard you quoting from it last night.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
When you were in the shower, I thought I heard you say, "Bugger me senseless."
Yes. Well, you see, I dropped my soap. Yes. And you know what I'm like. So I've been trying to limit the amount of swearing I do. So instead of saying shit, I said, "Bugger me senseless." Yes.
Oh, really? I thought I saw a gentleman exit the bathroom before you. I think he was dressed in a clown outfit and...
Fine, I confess. I have a fetish for clowns. Are you satisfied?
No.
Were you satisfied?
Oh, ha. Let's just focus on the bloody stream. Right, so... Yes?
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Did the clown let you honk his nose? His actual nose, not his...
Shut up, Bertram. As a matter of fact, he did. So, anyway, back to the stream. Focus on the stream. Don't concentrate on what Bertram's saying. He's going to ask lots of stupid things, I'm sure. Yes, playing the game.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
When the clown, did confetti come out?
Shut up, Bertram! As a matter of fact, it did. Right, back to the game. Let's play the game. Don't focus on anything that's going on around you.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
How funny was the clown? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Shut up, Bertram. And you as well as I know that the only person I find funny is me.
I have a question.
Haven't you tortured me enough?
Did the clown ram a custard pie onto your face? If you catch my meaning?
I am not going to answer that, Bertram.
Oh, please.
No, you're a very sick man.
Says the man with a clown fetish.
Touché. That reminds me, you can turn the oven off now, Bertram.
This doesn't look like a chicken.
Well, that's because it's No from next door. That'll teach that little bastard to call me an old bastard. Can you believe he was shouting that at me from his own garden?
I think he might have just been calling for his dog.
His dog?
Oh, bastard? That's his dog's name.
Oh, damn it!
Deal.
Quick, Bertram, close the oven door. We'll get rid of the body later.
For helping me.
Then what are we going to have for dinner?
Weren't you listening? I said we'll get rid of the body later.
Bit of a pickle, eh?
Oh!
Leave the island.
Boy, oh
Sorry,
boy!
No chance.
Oh, that reminds
too
me.
young to
Today's
be out on
stream
the
is
ocean.
sponsored by the phrase, boy, oh boy.
And a special thank you to our other sponsor for this video, Suck It and See. The only sex toy that doubles as a telescope when you want to spy on that hot new neighbor of yours. So go ahead and suck it and see.
What if it gets worse?
Wasn't that featured on Dragon's Den?
It was, Bertram. That it was.
What are you doing?
Right now.
I am doing a crossword while we record this little stream of ours. It's not something I would normally do, but there is a substantial cash prize.
Knowing how this feels.
How substantial?
£11.50.
Better than you.
£11.50? You can't even buy a bowler hat for that.
Don't exaggerate, Bertram. It doesn't suit you.
But you exaggerate all the time.
like
Every
you.
morning when you get up and go to the bathroom, you say, "Hello, my glorious massive penis." When your penis is in fact tiny.
Thank you, Bertram.
Microscopic even.
Yes, Bertram, I think we get the point.
If you didn't bring it up all the time.
Gosh, this game has more enemies on screen than you'd find at a bloody wedding.
You're trying to say it's all Noah's
But
fault?
they're not enemies at a wedding.
Well, it's usually family members at weddings, Bertram. So of course they're enemies. I imagine there's much more bloodshed at a family gathering than on a battlefield. When I was a child, my parents' house looked like Jack the Ripper's front room once Christmas and New Year had passed.
That's alarming.
That's it! 24 across. Something a woman carries in the home of a convicted sex offender. Alarm! Thank you, Bertram.
You're welcome.
Oh, I just remembered. Masters of the Universe is on tonight.
Oh, I love that movie.
No, I love that movie.
We can both love it.
No, we can't. Just like we both can't use the shower at the same time. But you seem to ignore that.
Oh,
If you do it again, I'll be forced to get my whip.
you don't own a whip.
No. But I do often blackmail my wife with a walnut whip.
Oh, how very 1990s of you.
Don't pretend you don't enjoy a walnut whip, Bertram.
Not particularly.
Oh, that's a shame because I have one here and I was going to...
Give it to me. I meant to ask before, but, you've been to Paris, haven't you?
Many times.
What is your favorite thing to do in Paris? Is it visiting the magnificent architecture like the Eiffel Tower or the Moulin Rouge? Is it the food? I know you're partial to some children's legs. Frogs' legs.
Bertram, I visit Paris for one reason and one reason only. To look for Eva Green.
Oh, not this again.
I'm going to make her love me, no matter what.
What about your wife?
Don't you dare.
Oh no, she'd probably hate my wife. Attractive people despise the ugly and the overweight.
It's bad.
Actually, I think Ava Green lives in London now.
still so young.
Where are you
What's
going?
more, you don't know the first
OCG,
thing about trusting someone. Outside
OCG?
this island,
Right, I'm back. I forgot my bag of aphrodisiacs.
true enough.
You can't leave. We have this stream to do.
Yes.
Oh, fine. But when we're
Till he's a
done,
little bit older.
Eva will be mine.
If you say so.
I do say so. So, I thought it might be fun to try something out while we play this game.
Oh, God. What are you planning?
Well, do you remember that story I was working on?
No, absolutely not. You cannot read that.
How did you know that's what I was even considering?
Because you're fucking crazy?
I resent that.
And then, when that day
But Bertram, even you have to admit that the subject matter fits this game perfectly.
Well, actually, it doesn't, but...
Perfect! Let's begin.
Oh, may the ground open up and swallow me whole.
Ha, here's hoping.
He's got to report sometime.
And I think
Maybe that's the reason you found the so-called amnesiac in the first place.
So, dear viewers, let me regale you with a little tale I have been working on for a while. So, here is the world premiere of Trevor, the Transvestite T-Rex.
Oh, kill me now.
Dad, I know
Shut
it's
up,
small
Bertram.
and I know it still coughs sometimes.
Once upon a
What if
time,
that's true?
65 million years ago to be precise, the world was filled to the brim with
I want to
dinosaurs.
see more.
They were very much like the human race. They liked to eat,
You get it
poop,
right.
sleep,
mean,
make love, but
used
the
to think the
teenage
same way.
dinosaurs mostly spent their time fighting with their friends over which was the best, the PlayStation or the Xbox.
They didn't have...
Shut up, Bertram!
the reason I'm still in this life.
Now, I myself have built a time machine just last week and travelled back to this time and beheld with awe the sheer size of these prehistoric animals. I'm not exaggerating when I say that the T-Rex had the largest Colonel Mustard I have ever seen. And I was fortunate to come across one in the middle of its mating ritual with a Triceratops of, shall we say, low moral standing. Yes, dear viewer, sex workers existed even 65 million years ago.
Try not to get my ass kicked.
Anyway, I was fortunate enough to be standing under the T-Rex when he pulled his Colonel Mustard out of his companion and...
I told you to cut that part out.
And I told you to shut up, Bertram. But we're not here to talk about me, dear viewer. No. We are here to learn all about Trevor, the Transvestite T-Rex. Trevor was born a long time ago. His mother was just a dirty hoe. She sold her son for lots of drugs. The dealer threw in a lovely rug. Trevor was raised by lots of girls. They styled his hair, put it in curls. Trevor then found he was aroused when he was dressed in a nice blouse. Yes. Trevor enjoyed his head in bows, obsessed with the Rocky Horror Show. He padded his bra with caveman shit. Can't think of a line here that will fit. Trevor was fond of scrambled eggs. He tucked his meat between his legs. To all the boys, he was a catch. They put their meat right up his hatch.
Hatch? Do you mean bum?
It's a complex narrative, Bertram. Read into it what you will.
Yes, hatch means bum. Continue.
Trevor took drugs, just like his mum. To fund this vice, he sold his rum.
Rum?
Japanese,
Did you mean bum again?
No. Trevor had amassed quite a collection of rare and delicious rums.
Did they have rum 65 million years ago?
Absolutely not. But I'm using what we writers call creative license. Yes.
Okay. Continue.
Where was I? Oh, yes. Trevor took drugs, just like his mum. To fund this vice, he sold his rum. His dealer was a filthy brute, made Trevor become A prostitute.
Oh no, not the same one you saw when you...
Ah, the very same, Bertram. Isn't it amazing?
So what happened next?
Well, after contracting a whole manner of exotic diseases while selling his trade, Trevor eventually went mad and bit his own tail off, and then used it to suffocate himself to death. And thus, Trevor, the transvestite T-Rex, was no more.
Oh, what a sad ending.
Oh, don't feel too bad for him, Bertram. His spirit now lives in transsexual Transylvania.
Oh, that's nice.
You really are a sentimental sausage, aren't you?
Well, you've got me worse than that.
Yes, Bertram. Now let's move on.
Nincompoop, idiot, moron,
Yes, Bertram, let's move on.
imbecile, ignoramus, dummy.
Yes, Bertram, I get the point. Let's move on.
I used to actually think my name was retard, you called me it so often.
Shut up, you spastic!
And I thought that was my surname.
Bertram, if you shut up right now, I'll give you a cookie. No, 2 cookies. Thank you.
We should review another game later today. Maybe after dinner.
Oh, I just don't have time today to review another game, Bertram.
So just like that.
And why not?
Well, as you know, once a month I like to spend an entire day in the nude and do nothing but stand at the front door waiting to leap out on any unsuspecting visitors.
Ah, Nudie Tuesday!
Yes, and today just so happens to be that day.
Oh, yes! I was wondering why your Colonel Mustard was on display in all of his glory.
That's Sir Colonel Mustard to you, Bertram.
You got a chance.
Oh,
Pass me a towel, won't you?
do we own towels?
Good point.
Having lost his memory,
Yes.
legendary
Run out
Pokemon
and purchase a
like
towel,
awakens
and
to
then
find
come
himself
back
lost
here
in
and pass it
Rich
to me.
Island.
There's a good fellow. I must say, Bertram, this game is bloody crazy.
Speaking of bloody crazy, didn't you nearly kill Sonic the Hedgehog once?
Actually, it was quite the opposite, Bertram. He came over to visit me one Nudie Tuesday back in 1997, and I made the mistake of inviting the little bastard inside. Long story short, I accidentally sat on him when he stole my favorite chair.
Oh, that must have hurt, especially with all those spikes of his.
Yes, I was picking those spikes out of my ass for a month. A month, I tell you. Bertram, put that gun down.
Oh, sorry.
You know, I've never held a gun myself. Well, not recently, though I was once quite the regular of what the Americans call gay bars. Now, of course, that's a different gun entirely, though just as lethal, as Freddie Mercury will attest. So, back to the stream.
Don't you have a driving lesson today? You know, to get your license back?
Well remembered, Bertram.
Why did you lose your license in the first place?
Well, I'm not to be trusted on the road, Bertram. Reason number 1 why I no longer have a driving license. I once confused the steering wheel with my penis.
No.
I made a terrible mess and the shopping centre needed new windows. And staff. Reason number 2 why I no longer have a driving license. When I see a helpless old man or woman crossing the road, I have the uncontrollable urge to shout abuse at them and or run them over. Yes. Reason number 3 why I no longer have a driving license. I took my first car for a test drive in the local park. I didn't realize there was anyone there. It was bloody 5 in the morning. But upon checking my tires when I got home, I found what was left of the postman and several dog walkers. Luckily, I had some spare tires, so crisis averted. Ha ha! Reason number 3 why I no longer have a driving license.
Reason number 4, I think.
Ah, well spotted, Bertram. Reason number 4. I ran through a red light once. If only I'd remembered to bring the car. And my clothes.
When was that?
Oh. 2007, I believe. Oh yes, now I remember. I was on my way to pick up Heavenly Swords.
Oh, I like that game.
Do you know, Bertram, that women have told me in the past that I have a Heavenly Swords? Haha, if you know what I mean. I say Heavenly Sword, but it's more Heavenly Dagger.
Great job, Captain.
No. Heavenly Penknife.
Heavenly Needle?
No, Bertram. You're not allowed to make fun of my penis. Only I'm allowed to make fun of my penis.
Sorry.
'Twas an amusing joke, though. I don't know if I told you, Bertram, but I have started reading Dante again. And no, not the Devil May Cry Dante. Abandon all hope, ye who enter here.
Isn't that what the sign in our bathroom says?
Yes, Bertram. My wife also has that tattooed on her lady garden.
Speaking of Dante, I got lost in the 9 circles of hell once. I got stuck between lust and gluttony. No, wait. It was McDonald's. Yeah, lots of fat people. Attractive staff, though.
That's nice, Bertram. Oh no.
I knew you were crying.
Shut up, Bertram.
I haven't seen you cry like that since that time you accidentally sat on my cactus.
Now tell our viewers that cactus is not some kind of euphemism.
Oh yes! Cactus is not a euphemism for my penis.
You should have stopped at the word euphemism.
You cry a lot playing video games, don't you?
Shut up, Bertram. There's nothing wrong with a man who was in touch with his sensitive side.
Well, you don't usually have a sensitive side.
Yes, but it's nice to pretend, isn't it? And I wasn't crying. A snake had crawled into my eye.
Things have some
A snake?
Did I say snake? I meant dust. I got dust in my eye. Very painful dust. That's what made me cry.
Well, if you say so.
I do say so, Fraulein.
Did you know that the word Fraulein means young lady?
I know that. Why else do you think I've been calling our German next-door neighbor Ashley that for years?
But Ashley is a man.
Oh, bollocks. I've never seen a man wear as much makeup as Ashley does.
He's an actor?
And the man I keep seeing turning up at her home with roses?
He's a gay actor?
I'm going over to ask her myself.
OCG, no! Oh, OCG. OCG, and he's gone. Well, this is awkward. Oh, he's back. Well?
You might have been right.
What makes you say that?
Well, I walked into Ashley's house and I wish I hadn't. I saw what can only be described as bumming. I mean, courting.
Well, I told you.
Yes, enough of these shenanigans. Let's get back to the stream.
I can't believe I was right. Finally, now you'll have to treat me with respect.
Shut up, Bertrum, you insolent retard, or I shall be forced to get my sword.
I've never understood people's reliance on swords.
Why?
Well, personally, if I was going into battle, I'd come with an entire pencil case full of pens.
Pens? Shit. And what the hell are you going to do with them? Write the enemy a bloody check?
No, I'd destroy them.
And what makes you think you could do that?
Because, like they say, the pen is mightier than the sword. Ow!
Wait.
From this day on, your name will not be Bertrum. It will be Village Idiot. Anyway, back to this game. So, dear viewer, what can I tell you about this game's development? Nothing. Do I think you should buy this game? Well, that depends on what you think of what we're showing here. But I can say there are worse things you can do with your money.
Like buy a hat that is much too small for your head?
How the hell was I supposed to know it was too small? I bought it online and the website said... Wait a minute, I'm going to get this page up. It's loading. No, I don't want to buy tab packs. Oh, here we are. The website says, and I quote, "One size fits all."
Hang on.
Well, I've been telling you for years that you've got a big head.
But that just means my brain is bigger than everyone else's.
As big as your stomach?
What's wrong with you today? You're not usually this hostile.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on my period.
Go let your captain know he can.
Bertrum?
Yes?
You really do suit the name Village Idiot.
Oh, thank you. Oh, by the way, the toilet is blocked again.
I'll telephone Ricardo once we are finished recording this little stream of ours.
Ricardo?
Oh yes, fascinating fellow. Murdered his father when he wouldn't finance his sex change.
Oh, sounds charming.
Why don't you tell us what you think about this game, Bertrum?
Well...
So sorry, old chap, we don't have time for that. What is that garbage you're eating, Bertrum?
A chocolate bar I found in the fridge.
What are you talking about, man? There was no chocolate bar in the fridge.
Yes there was. In that plastic container on the middle shelf.
Like, what kind of
You
pirate
mean the
roll?
container containing my stool sample for the doctor?
Legends of the sea.
Oh, good lord. Bertram, spit that out right now.
But it's so tasty.
Oh god, I think I'm going to be sick.
Collecting
Let's just move swiftly on. Wait a minute, are you eating again?
Reputation?
No.
Liar!
blueprint for a good
Is
pirate,
is
there?
that my
The only
cheese
pirates around
sandwich?
these days are
That
pretenders,
depends.
good-for-nothing wannabes
Did
chasing
you leave it
money
in
and
the
treasure.
fridge with a note on
But
top
I'll
of it
tell
that
you,
said
back in the old days,
Reuben?
pirate crews
What
had
does
honor.
Reuben
People
mean?
liked them.
Is it a
Some
made-up
even
word?
That's my name, you
Tough
idiot!
customers, but they had
Oh,
mountains of
would
treasure.
you like a
And
bite?
when all was said
Keep
and
it.
done, their
I'll
names
punish
went
you
down in
later.
history.
Oh,
Yes, sir. I'd say that's the life for me.
Who the hell is that?
Yeah, like
Oh,
coming to someone's
it's
restaurant
you.
or turning the tables on
The
some
bitch
road, pulling
is
off
back.
what no other
I know
crew
I am not
Keeping
referring
seas
to
and islands
Bertram.
safe, having
Oh.
our name ring
I am
all
referring
the
to
way.
my mother-in-law,
For the
who
right
just at this very moment has
that right
returned
there,
home with this week's
That's
shopping.
what makes a pirate
No
crew
doubt
legend.
one item she's bought is an extra-large tub of Vaseline,
It sounds
or
awesome.
as you Americans call it, KY jelly. It's not that the woman is particularly kinky, so I can only guess she has purchased it to remove the stink she seems to have up her ass.
Yeah, cool name, right?
Anyway, oh, did you see what I did there, Bertram? Bertram,
That's your pick.
huh?
Right one to me.
in the game, did you see what I did?
The good
I was busy.
Busy? Busy? Too busy to watch your master? I am the greatest YouTuber who has ever lived.
Here on out,
I hold the Guinness World Record for having the smallest, I mean the biggest penis in the entire world. What could you possibly be busy doing? Let's hear it.
I was reading the obituaries hoping that I'd see that my Uncle Herbert had died a violent death.
Aw, that's so sweet. I'm so proud of you, Bertram. Here, take my hand.
let's crack
So,
it open.
what did your Uncle Herbert do that you'd want him dead?
He urinated on my hand.
Get your fucking hand off of me! Let's move on. Quickly, now we come to the controversial part of the stream, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, are you going to tell us about being molested by your grandfather while watching Titanic?
What's wrong with you?
Oh, more controversial than that?
Shut up, Bertram. I have to say this. The only thing I hate more than a silent protagonist in a video game is celebrities who make sex videos of themselves.
Why?
Because no one was interested when I accidentally, on purpose, leaked my sex video.
Well, no one wants to watch you having sex with your Aunt Cecilia. Especially because she's been dead since 1905.
A necrophilia joke, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that reminds me. We need a new piano.
Thanks, Captain.
Why?
Because I might have accidentally leaned against it and made it roll down the hallway stairs, through the front door onto the street, down a side alley, then onto a busy road, where it might have got smashed to pieces by an elderly man driving a tank.
I see. A tank, you say?
I believe so.
Okay.
Ain't nothing.
Damn! I really like that piano. Well, at least I still have my church organ, eh?
Actually,
Oh no. Say it isn't so.
I'm afraid it is.
Old man in a tank?
Old woman flying a 747.
Damn. There is no God. Oh well. Shit happens. And now for some impressions by yours truly.
Performed badly.
Shut up, Bertram. What is this? Blood. I hope this isn't Chris's blood. Let me take care of this. I found something. It's a weapon. It's really powerful. It's Forrest. Oh my God! He looks like he was pecked to death by a crow or something.
I didn't know who I was until I put on the mask.
Wanna know how I got these scars?
What's with that barrel? Looks like there's a bunch of money in it. Probably some scumbag stolen goods.
You ever dance
So
with the
might as
devil
well
in the
help
pale
ourselves.
moonlight?
Beautiful.
Jack is dead. You can call me Joker. Beavis and Butthead, you're expelled. Inside you, they call me Revolver, Ocelot, Shadow Moses Island, where this all began. Brother, we're not simply copies of our father anymore, Snake.
Please stop.
Shut up, Bertram. Actually, I think I can do that Bane impression even better.
I didn't know who I was till I put on the mask.
That sounds just like me.
What are you talking about, Bertram? Sounds absolutely nothing like you. Listen to it again.
I didn't know who I was until I put on the mask.
Oh, I see what you're talking about, Bertram, yes. Sounds awfully like you. Let's compare. Right, Bertram, you do your impersonation of Bane from The Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
I didn't know who I was till I put on the mask.
Yes, Bertram, I think my impression is far, far better.
I think we should be talking about the game more.
I did not ask for your opinion, Bertram. Just eat your bloody sandwich and keep quiet.
I don't have a sandwich.
Well, pretend. And if you interrupt me again, I'm going to kick you so hard you'll end up in outer space.
Oh, I always wanted to go on a rocket into outer space.
Then why don't you? I'll pay. Just promise me you'll send me pictures of any attractive aliens you find. Like ones with 3 breasts, or that horny alien out of the movie Species.
That movie came out in 1995.
Yes, a year I remember fondly as the year I met Dracula for the first time.
Oh, what was he like?
He sucked. By the way, Bertram, I woke up this morning with an alarming wound on my backside. Do you, know anything about that?
That's your bumhole, sir.
Ah, excellent, excellent. I have been looking for more storage space as of late.
Speaking of Dracula, I really like that vampire show that had Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Ah, Sarah Michelle Gellar. She can put her stake in me any day of the week. Except Thursday. I see my psychiatrist that day.
I think you meant you'd put your stake in her any day of the week except Thursday.
Yes. Yes, thank you, Bertram. I made a little faux pas there. Ha ha.
Oh, that's okay. I do that sometimes when I eat spicy food. I'll just clean it up.
No, Bertram, I don't mean that I... Oh. Never mind. Oh, damn it.
Calm down, OCG. Wouldn't want you suffering another cardiac arrest.
Another cardiac arrest? When did I have a cardiac arrest?
About 7 seconds ago.
Oh, good lord. I didn't feel anything.
Well, that's because you're a heartless bastard.
Oh, I see. Jolly good then. Well, I suppose that's what happens to someone raised in a cult.
Oh, I didn't know you were raised in a cult.
Oh, yes.
Really?
No, not really.
Well, I was in a cult once.
Oh, I see. And what happened, Bertram?
Well, they all decided to kill themselves, so I escaped out the fire exit.
Oh, if only you'd stayed a few minutes longer. I could have been free of you.
What?
Haha, I jest. Mostly. So, what did this cult of yours worship?
Brown paper
Fog's
bags.
gotten all thick.
Oh,
You're telling me?
I see.
No idea where we're going.
Damn
It's
it!
gonna be hard
I
to
need
see
more
what's around
coffee.
Be careful.
I'll get it.
Thank you, Bertram. You are useful after all.
That's the second time you've said that this week.
When was the first?
The other night when you told me to come into your bed and touch your...
Yes. Haha, thank you, Bertram. That'll be all. Oh, Bertram, I meant to tell you, but I watched Titanic last night for the first time.
Oh, did you cry?
Almost. At one point I thought I felt a tear rolling down my leg, but it turned out to be urine.
Oh, I see. Well, I read a book last night.
Was it The Hungry Caterpillar? Ha ha!
Yes. How did you know?
I must say, I'm very disappointed in you, Bertram. Reading is evil, and should only be reserved for reading your enemy's obituary. Throw your books away and just play video games instead. They'll teach you everything you need to know. How to solve puzzles, how to jump really high, and most importantly, how to kill aliens. And/or people.
Didn't you used to read books constantly?
Yes, but it was a different time back then. We didn't have video games. We had black and white televisions and bloody Bruce Forsyth. Now, my favorite author was Agatha Christie. I have read all of Miss Christie's books.
Oh, how are they?
Well, they could do with some pictures, maybe a decapitation or two, but apart from that, I do enjoy a good murder mystery, like the one about who killed my father.
You did.
Spoilers, Bertram.
Oh, sorry.
Did I ever tell you that I met Miss Christie at an imaginary party back in the 1940s, Bertram?
No, you did not. What was she like?
Well, The bitch stabbed me in the arse and then tried to write a book about it.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm sure she had a good reason for doing that.
Well, not that I recall. Though I was drunk and tried to slip my hand into her Miss Marple. Ha ha ha!
Oh, Miss Marple, yes, Miss Marple, her Lady Gaga, I get it. So she did have a good reason for stabbing you in the arse.
Well, there's never, ever a good enough reason for stabbing a gentleman in the arse, Bertram. Oh, did I tell you that my mother called me last night, Bertram?
Oh, what did she have to say for herself?
Well, surprisingly, very little. Cousin Oscar said more than that the other night, and he had a ball gag in his mouth and a duck up
Look
his
at this
backside.
It's not like Rich Island at all.
Don't ask. Oh,
Gotta
that
say,
reminds me, Bertram.
sure ain't
If anyone calls here looking for
Heard a
him,
lot about
you
him
can
lately,
mention
Alan,
the
over the
ball
years.
gag, but
know
under
what the nuclear
no
man
circumstances are
thinks
you to mention
You gotta
the
mess up
duck.
bad for Yakuza
Do
to come in
you
and play
understand?
I think so.
Good man.
Nobody's home,
Oh, and I watched
Don't
Groundhog
worry.
Day
We're coming
last
in on a
night.
pirate ship,
Did I
you
tell
know?
you?
Doubt they'd be so cautious
No.
if they knew it
Did
was
you
you.
enjoy it?
He's right.
You never
Yakuza
bloody
welcome
told me it
party
was
might
a
be happy
horror
to see
movie,
you, Captain.
Bertram.
It's
Can you
that's a great
imagine
job.
reliving
Wait,
the
huh?
same
You say
day
that now?
over
It's too
and
late to leave?
over? Doing the exact same things, telling the exact same jokes,
Don't get off
making
this
love
boat
to the
before I tell you
same
to.
right
Got it.
hand
Oh.
over and over and over.
Isn't
There
that a
really
normal
anybody
day
here?
for us? We get
sounds
up,
gonna be
get
dumb,
dressed, play a game, review a game, play another game, get undressed, get into the shower together, go to bed together, make love.
Yes, yes, thank you, Bertram. I think I get your
What are these
point.
look like
This
Yakuza
game
to
looks
me.
like a cartoon.
We can talk
I
this out,
must
right?
confess that I have fallen out of
introduction.
favor with cartoons as of
Come over
late.
on Rich Island.
They become rather
Weapons and
tame for my tastes. I will now only watch cartoons if they have graphic violence, cross-dressing, nudity, and or animal cruelty. So, pretty much anything featuring the Looney Tunes.
Giving us much
Yes.
choice.
I was aroused by cartoon characters long before I was ever aroused by human beings. I only have to say the words Jessica Rabbit or Donald Duck to send myself into some kind of sexual frenzy. Though, I do not recommend making love to pictures. That's the perfect way to give yourself a paper cut. Somewhere you really do not want a paper cut. And oh, by the way, Bertram, remind me that we have 2 reviews to do today.
Oh, wow.
I know what you're thinking. 2 reviews in the same day? I know, Bertram. I am usually fortunate if I can remember to use the bathroom twice a day. Oh, that reminds me. Better change my underpants. I'll do it after this part.
Are you not going to read out the comments?
Read the comments, indeed. You know, Bertram, I remember a time when reading simply meant looking at the pictures and making up your own story.
Who are these dickheads?
Granted, there isn't much story in an issue of Playboy, but still...
Speaking of reading,
believe there's
I'm
so
glad
many
this
left.
game has subtitles.
Bertram, subtitles are for people who are deaf and or stupid.
That's not very nice.
What did you say?
That's not very nice.
What did you say?
That's not very nice.
Maybe.
What did you say?
Nothing.
What did you say?
It really is you. You're right.
Just, Little joke there.
You say Majima.
Sit still, Bertrum. You're making me nervous.
Oh, sorry.
What happened.
I have been known to bust a move myself.
I'll kill
That's
you.
right, Bertram.
Hey, easy.
What's the matter with
When?
This is
Well, you see, I had a very brief stint where I busted this drug dealer called a move.
Take a look.
So,
Majima-san, yeah?
I bust
Despite
a
the weird
move.
outfit.
Oh.
first time I'm seeing that
You
boat,
didn't
too.
think I was talking about dancing, did you? Oh, good lord, no. I don't dance. I leave that to commoners and relatives who drink too much at funerals.
OCG. I was in the shower this morning and something occurred to me.
You were in the
Back to
shower.
It's good for you.
I think the last time you had a shower was 1974.
One-shotted Masaru?
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
I was in the shower
Guess the gloves
and
are
it
coming
occurred to me that bollocks are so
Wait.
cute.
Stop the
Wait,
shit already.
am I allowed to
Rodriguez,
say that bollocks are
Rodriguez.
cute?
Oh,
See what I'm
yes.
saying? All right?
I have a
This is
particularly
just a
cute
misunderstanding,
pair of
that's all.
bollocks myself. You may stroke them if you wish.
Maybe later.
Funny story. I once broke into Lara Croft's house and used her shower.
That wasn't funny at all. Didn't you chat up Lara Croft in a bar once?
Not like
I
need
would
anything.
never do something so common, so vulgar, so indecent.
I had my own family in the Tokyo
And if you
clan.
must know,
Direction City.
it was a
You even
restaurant,
came to talk
not
to
a
me.
bar,
At an officers'
and it
meeting.
didn't go well.
Sorry, pal.
Did she slap you in the face?
Even my own name
No,
ain't sticking right
she
now.
shot me between the legs.
Oh, ouch.
Yes, quite. Please note that Stephen Hawking was not harmed in the making of this live stream. But that's because he's dead.
Starting to wonder if this guy
A
really
bold
has
statement,
energy
you
after
might be thinking,
Sure is strange.
but so is stating that my wife has more hair on her bottom lip than I do. It doesn't make either statement any less true.
You do.
I'm getting
Bunch of
peckish.
new laws
Do you
were
think
passed.
that shop on the
For all sorts
corner
of
will have
restrictions
any
on our time.
Twinkies?
You and
I
some
had
other
one
top
of them in
yakuza
Florida
dissolved the two
once,
largest
and I
factions in
suddenly
Japan,
have a
the Tojo
craving.
clan and the Omi
This
alliance.
is Britain,
Blink of an eye.
Bertram.
Up and
We
declared one
have
day.
everything
Naturally,
here.
you all met
I
some
mean, for
fierce
God's
opposition
sake,
from the
I
rank
once
and
saw a shop
But
selling
if we hadn't dissolved then and there,
imported
there'd have
boxes
been a
of
slow
Cocoa
decline anyway.
Pops.
We'd
A
have peeled
product
out.
that we've
That's the
been able to
simple
get
truth.
here
In
for
more recent days,
centuries.
I feel like
And
we've
this
come to understand
particular
what we're
shop
trying to do, Majima-san.
went to all the trouble of importing bloody Cocoa Pops. And then had the gall, had the nerve to charge 3 times what they usually sell for. Bloody Cocoa Pops for the same price I could buy condoms. Extra large condoms. Extra large condoms. And while I'm ranting, I was on the PlayStation Store last night, and do you know there is a game for sale there where you play as a slice of bread? A bloody slice of bread. Not even a sandwich. A piece of bloody flipping bread.
What is it called?
I am bread.
Oh, catchy.
It most certainly is not catchy. Oh, that reminds me. Did I tell you that I once saw a shop selling imported boxes of Cocoa Pops? A product we've been able to get here for centuries. And this particular shop went to all the trouble of importing bloody Cocoa Pops, and then had the gall, the nerve to charge 3 times what they usually sell for.
Yes, you did tell me.
then,
less
on your
than
way back
2
to Japan,
minutes ago,
the boat had
in
some sort of
fact.
accident.
Ah.
You went missing.
Well, that's okay then.
What kind
Now
of-
remind me when we're done with
Attack,
this
the survivor
stream
said.
to blow
There's
torch
something
my
going on with the swell of the
underpants.
boat. Like your amnesia, it's hard to
okay.
believe, but they
Can
said
I
it was a
ask
giant
why?
squid.
No, you may not.
See? I knew it was real. I told you, didn't I?
Well, if you must know, the dryer has broken down.
Oh, I see. So, how is this
Here
game
we
that
are,
you're playing?
Bertram-san.
Well,
Home sweet home.
it's about as much
bunch of
fun
these
as
prefab
tucking
houses,
your
all
sausage
former
between
Tokyo
your
kind.
legs and
Gotta
talking
say,
like a girl.
Pretty shocked you're alive.
That's funny.
Oh, thank you, Bertram.
We're so glad you're safe.
Do I get a
Is it
prize?
really true you lost your
Oh,
memory?
that won't be necessary.
Me not.
Now get back in your cage. No, actually, hold that thought. Let me kill this imbecile first.
But-
You're killing me,
You
boss.
rang?
I did
Bertram-san,
not
what do you say to
ring,
me
Bertram.
once?
Oh,
Everyone wants to say
I
hi.
thought you were calling
We'll
for
prepare
me.
dinner in the
You
meantime.
said imbecile, and that's what
Appreciate
you usually
After
shout
we're
at
done
me
chatting,
when you
head
want
past the
something.
prefabs up to that power church.
Yes, that
Over
I
inside.
do, but
We
not
can
this
talk,
time.
please.
Back in
figure
your
out what
cage, imbecile.
You rang?
No, go away. Now, where was I? Oh, yes.
I, topped up your drink for you.
Ah, thank you, Bertram. You are useful after all.
Oh, that's the second time you've said that this week.
When was the first?
The other night when you told me to come into your bed and touch your...
Thank you, Bertram. I think that will be all. Go and play with, Mystic Meg.
Who?
Never mind. So, back to the game. Get out of the way, you idiot. What are you doing?
Oh, I remember. She was that old woman who predicted the lottery numbers.
Well done, Bertram.
Inside.
Oh,
You're the one who
I
talked
had quite a
mushroom
crush
earlier.
on her.
Those were some nice moves.
I take back my well done. Shut up, Bertram, and never speak again.
Not keep them
And now a message from our sponsor.
Don't mind
Yours truly, me. Ladies and gentlemen's toilets, thank you very much for watching my stream.
All of you.
'Tis fabulous, isn't it? And aren't I the most handsome man you have ever seen?
I've never even seen
I beg
it.
your pardon.
had the Indian kind.
Well,
What's this?
that's just
Kind of
rude.
Japanese take.
Are you hearing this,
I haven't
Bertram?
tried it either.
Bertram!
Hey kid, word of warning.
Wake up, Bertram! Ugh.
Once you start,
Good help is so hard to find these days. You know, I think Bertram was a village idiot in a past life. Ugh.
ask.
Regardless,
Seeing all us,
thank you very much for watching the stream. Feel free to continue to watch the stream and laugh at my jokes. All of my jokes.
That I got.
They're very amusing.
It's so good.
This one's going to the recipe book.
So, how difficult is this
bring me
game?
back to a hospital in
Ha!
Japan should be
I've
a
been
top
more
priority.
intimidated going to the toilet.
I just spoke to Saijin.
The toilet? What's so intimidating about going to the toilet?
Well, Bertram, now I've never told you this, but a midget armed with garden shears hides in the shower.
Taiga Saijin.
Oh,
I'm sure he'll get you to the best
I
doctors there
see.
are.
You know, I must
That
say,
means you're
this
going back to
game is
Japan,
putting
Captain?
me in the mood to watch The Lion
Over
King.
here to help.
You watch too many Disney films, sir.
How
Still nothing.
dare you, Bertram?
You
There is
oughta
no
head back
such
and get
thing
yourself
as
treated.
too much
But
Disney.
Listen,
Don't you have a Beauty and the Beast
to leave the
duvet?
didn't you?
Yes.
Come true.
And,
Wait, so
you
the
have a
adventure's
Little
over?
Mermaid alarm
Even after you
clock?
became our captain and everything?
Yes.
And, don't you masturbate to Disney erotica?
More important.
4 times a day, yes. What's your point?
Were you a top Yakuza
Nothing.
officer?
Bertram, fetch
You'll
me
have
a
to go as
monkey.
early as tomorrow, son.
Right
Once you heard
now?
about the accident,
Yes, right now. Have you got something better to do?
he's just getting stuck there
But it's the
trying to
middle
arrange
of
a
the
boat to bring him out
night.
Well, how else do you expect to procure a monkey from the local zoo unless it's during the night?
I'm sure there's just.
You can't very well steal one during the day. Someone will see
They're
you.
really not so different from us at the end
You're
of the day.
fucking me.
Well, I
In terms
didn't
of
think
how
you
the
would
public sees
notice.
Can I at least finish my sandwich first?
Ever since
Yes, I suppose.
Fetch me a monkey. How do you come up with these schemes?
Because I am a genius.
The Haku? They're
A
zealots.
genius?
True
What
fucking
about that
believers.
time my arm fell
Some
off
who
and
leave
you
the faith,
thought that you
check
could
themselves
simply
into rehab
super glue
programs.
it back in the
rest here
socket?
are just,
It worked, did it not?
as you can see,
But now I
they're
can't
just like the
move my
Yakuza after
arm.
the dissolution.
At
Nobody wants
all.
a damn thing to do with
Well, at least
what you're
it'll
saying.
stop you masturbating. Isn't live streaming fun, Bertram? I haven't had this much fun since I slapped you with a fish.
They said if the Yakuza are cleaning
You've
the
never
island,
slapped
so
me
will
with
we.
a fish.
Whether we'd like to or not. Lately,
Oh!
though, they're trying to
Well,
fashion
I
narratives
have
saying shit
now.
like, this is our
You're
island,
a very
and outsiders gotta
strange
follow
man.
Well, thank you, Bertram.
Close
It's
quarters,
something
no
I'm
one's
very
back
proud
there.
of.
I wouldn't be.
What was that?
Nothing. OCG.
Yes?
Do animals have genitals?
What the hell made you ask that?
Just making conversation.
Of course animals have genitals. How else would they procreate?
I thought a stork brought the babies to, no?
You're an idiot, Bertram.
Oh, thank you.
So, dear viewer, I hope you're enjoying the stream. Now, this game is great. But if you don't like great games, then might I suggest you play Returnal. There's absolutely no greatness in that game. Or fun. Or even a coherent narrative.
Are we really still bitching about Returnal?
Bitching? Where did you hear that word, Bertram? Have you been watching the television again?
I plead the fifth.
Bertram, we are in the glorious nation of Britain. You can't use that nonsense here. You have no rights. You are not free. You belong to me. Anyway,
Do you think the Pope plays video
to the boat,
games?
oh yes. Apparently Call of Duty is his favorite,
I'll
though
be damned.
I
Yes.
can't
That's
think
nice of you.
why.
Before I do that,
Don't young
There's some
boys
people who
mostly
wanna
play
have a
those
word with
games?
oh,
Oh yes. Yes they do, Bertram. Moving on. Okay, Bertram.
gave him.
Number 4 on the list of all things that Japanese video games must contain. Number 4 is
You're popular.
female characters with heaving bosoms. And you might be asking yourself, but why? Why must a Japanese video game feature such characters? And it's quite simple. For longevity of the game. You see, the average game may only take you a couple of hours to finish. But if you throw a couple of female characters into your game, particularly the ones with heaving bosoms, then lonely gamers, such as myself, whenever these characters appear on the screen, will pause the video game to indulge in a little self-love. If you catch my meaning. And that's a good thing for the longevity of the... Oh, shit.
Do you play this game online, OCG?
I have absolutely no desire to play online, Bertram. Frankly, I'd rather put my penis in a very sharp cheese grater.
Why, OCG?
Only homicidal maniacs, or children, or homicidal maniac children play games online, Bertram.
Oh, what a dangerous world we live in.
Quite. Just the other day, a child called me a see you next Tuesday.
Oh, what an odd insult. Was he on drugs?
Probably, but you don't understand. He called me a C-U-N.
Oh, I get it. Well, you are.
What did you say?
Nothing.
It's the boss.
Does this game have zombies in it?
Oh, you're right.
No, Bertram. It is 1,000 bloody ballet dancers doing the splits while singing The Winner Takes It All. You can see, can't you? So you should be able to tell if this game has zombies in it or not.
Here, boss.
I was bitten on the pee-pee by a zombie once.
I know I'm going to regret asking this question, but, how did a zombie bite you on the pee-pee, Bertram?
I think it was a zombie prostitute.
Well, that makes perfect sense. We've all been there.
Oh, did a zombie prostitute bite your pee-pee?
No. She stole my wallet and then flushed my trousers down the toilet.
Oh, I see.
Speaking of prostitutes, I visited a dominatrix once. Wasn't a lot of foreplay or intercourse. And can you believe she didn't even have any biscuits?
Oh, bitch!
I was a guest in her brothel, and I wasn't even offered so much as a glass of milk or a digestive. Well, that will be the last time I'll be visiting her.
Bad guys, right?
Because she was so inhospitable?
No, because a grand piano crashed through her ceiling last week, killing her.
Oh!
I'm afraid the time has come, Bertram. It's time to tell the good people of Britain why I wear these sunglasses. And sadly, the truth is I wear these
Some other
sunglasses
time.
because I am
Atlantis
blind.
instead.
Really? No, not really. The actual reason I wear these sunglasses is because I have lasers inside my eyes. And should I remove these sunglasses, you would be destroyed with said lasers.
I heard a wild rumor
really?
last time I was there.
No, not really. Splatterhouse, indeed.
So you don't want to hear about
I tell you, Bertram, if you want to see what an actual splatterhouse looks like, you only have to come round to my parents' house at Christmas.
some New York
I've
money.
never seen such a bloodbath. Year after year, inevitably some relative of mine gets drunk, and another relative will take them out with a turkey baster. I don't think I've actually told you this, Bertram, but my great-great-great-great-great Aunt Delilah circumcised my great-great-great-great-great Uncle Humphrey with only a wooden spoon. Yes, remarkable. Who knew you could circumcise someone with a,
I hope the actors in this game were paid a lot of money.
No, I don't think so. Some of the actors in this game are women, Bertram. Women don't get paid, do they? Well, not unless they are women of ill repute, shall we say.
Please note, OCG nor anyone at Obsessive Compulsive Gaming actually believes that statement to be true.
Well, mostly. Don't get me wrong, Bertram. I love women. I've married 4 of the bloody things. I mean, people. People. But frankly,
So that
I
rich
don't
fella
trust
talking up
them.
the Esperanza treasure goes
why?
by the name of Tucker.
Well,
Spade
do you remember
Tucker.
that time I holidayed on
Too.
Coney
He
Island?
really knows where the
Oh,
treasure
yeah.
Beats me.
Isn't that when you were
Acquired new
bit by a
intel is about as
bearded
far as I've
lady?
Still,
Yes,
as
quite.
is often the case
Thank
here,
the Lord
just more
I
fuel for the
hate
legend.
children.
Besides
Because
the
I
case,
won't be having
not many
any
take this thing
anytime
seriously.
soon.
You can add me in.
Oh, yeah. She bit you on the,
I think we ought to meet this Tucker
thingy.
guy.
Great.
Don't
Once we drop
remind
anchor
me.
in Atlantis,
Every time I urinate, the toilet looks like that bloody elevator from The
let's
Shining.
back up a second.
Oh, yuck.
Any of you know
Quite.
who originally created
So, dear
Atlantis
viewer,
way back
if you
when?
feel sorry
Well,
for me
Captain,
and
what do you
my
think? Any guesses?
problems
Is it
downstairs,
somebody famous or
feel
something?
free to send me a
confusing
cash
enough as it is.
donation.
Here's
Or
a-
just subscribe to the channel. Do it!
Well, Queen
Do it right now, or I'll send a panther to your house. And not a nice panther, but a feral, pissed off panther. Did you know, Bertram, that my wife volunteered to be a human pincushion once?
Volunteered?
So he saw.
Well, volunteered, forced to do it, whatever.
Change his story.
Do you know it took 5 million pins to cover her incredibly large head?
100 years old.
I won't tell you how many it took to cover her incredibly large stomach.
Before all that,
Let's just say it was a lot.
but for decades,
You know,
Bryce
Bertram,
Butler
that
followed
woman has a
slowly
problem
became
with
a mover and shaker. Then, after their sage
Um,
died,
OCG.
Bryce succeeded him and took command of the whole enterprise.
Yes.
Clean
I was
outside,
watching a
cool
film
inside.
earlier,
But what you
and
thought
someone
the world
said
was
his
almost
brother
there.
was
People started
inbred.
calling him the overseer.
What does inbred mean?
Cinderella story. for
Well,
hell.
Bertram, tell me,
Bryce
do
created a
you
law
kiss
of
your
domino
mother on the
where even the
lips?
cops were at his beck and call.
Yes.
Eventually, he started
That you,
doing business
sir,
with his old
are
friend. Then he
inbred,
took his network worldwide.
just like
Of
yeast.
course, someone of his stature can't just commit crimes out in the open.
Right.
Naturally, he needed a place to
sorry.
live where he could
That
entertain shady
was a
deals
baking
and
joke.
shadier guests.
I
So, that's
don't
precisely
get
what he
it.
created.
Well,
People
because
started calling his
bread
little creation
contains
Atlantis.
yeast,
Now,
therefore
socialized
yeast
the scum
is
of
in
villainy.
bread.
I see.
Um,
That makes sense.
You know, in bread. Never mind. You know,
Yeah,
this
it's
is
like a
just
super
what I
special
need
bad
on a
guy,
day
right?
like today.
Damn.
Gaming never fails to make me smile.
would you like to tell me about it?
Yes, Bertram. When I play video games, my mouth moves in this very uncomfortable
Biggest
shape.
one is run by this old lady
No,
they call
I meant,
Queen
would you
Shadow.
like to tell me
She used
about
to be
your
ISIS,
day?
something along
Ah, I
those lines. A lot of
see.
bigwigs back
I
then.
knew that.
Bryce himself used to keep a cautious
Well,
eye on her.
firstly, my doctor cancelled my annual colon examination.
All sorts of
You
casinos
know
and
how
casinos
much
in
I look
Atlantis,
forward to
but none of them
that.
earn like the Colosseum.
Indeed.
Heck, the ship we're
And
on
then
right now
secondly,
Though,
I managed to
well,
crash the car into some idiot's house.
Captain now.
What idiot's house?
Let's do it.
Ours.
Oh,
Goromaro?
In my defense, I forgot to put on my glasses.
oh, that's the second time you've crashed in a month.
Jason,
Well, that last crash doesn't
he
count.
lost his own ship in the Colosseum
You were
for a while.
driving the wrong way on a one-way street.
Well, I saw no sign.
Comes down.
Yes, because you forgot to put your glasses on that day as well.
Ship,
Oh,
Jason, but
details,
you're not exactly giving me a lot
details.
of reasons.
You're going to kill someone one day. I mean, you're going to kill someone else one day.
Well, let's just continue with the gaming before I suffer an aneurysm.
Oh, wouldn't that be a shame?
What was that?
Nothing.
Got it.
By Jove!
Atlantis?
By Jove?
I just found a Bakewell tart in my underpants.
Oh, can I have some?
No.
Oh, OCG, did you know that I went to a water park once? I say water park, but what I really mean is, I took a bath once.
Oh. Fascinating.
Are you being sarcastic?
Good Lord, no.
You are being sarcastic.
No, I'm not.
Now you're being argumentative.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Let's just move on before people start throwing fruit at us and booing.
I got smacked in the face with a banana once.
We'll be there soon
Oh,
enough.
God, I hope that's not a euphemism.
Probably wiped too.
What's a euphemism?
Just fine.
It's a country.
Oh, really?
No, not really.
What's the title of this game we're playing?
What's going on?
I
Light
forget.
show.
Let's just
Guess
call
it's as good
it
as mine.
nonsense and poppycock, Bertram. Nonsense
What's the
and
break, Captain?
poppycock.
Trying to cut and run?
I do enjoy the word poppycock. 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 Poppycock.
Are the cocks male chickens?
Yes, they are.
Oh, I like cocks.
Of course you do, Bertram. Of course you do.
Does this game have aliens in it?
No, Bertram. It has 1,000 rent boys doing handstands.
Oh, really?
No, not really. Pay bloody attention, and you'll know if this game has aliens in it or not.
Speaking of aliens, what do you think is the better film? Alien or Aliens?
Event Horizon.
That's not one of the Alien movies.
No, it's not, Bertram. It's better.
Oh! I actually quite enjoy Alien Resurrection.
And that's why no one likes you, Bertram.
That's not true. Your mother adores me.
So she does. I forgot that bitch was still alive.
That's not very nice.
Don't act so shocked, Bertram. You know that I hate my family.
I thought you liked your Uncle Roderick.
What? The man who ate his own children and set fire to 6 churches in England. He's okay, I suppose. Did I ever tell you that he has an insect fetish?
Fetish? Is that the name for people who like killing insects?
No. It's the name for people who like having sex with insects.
Is that a thing?
Oh yes, it's very common. When I was 14, I walked in on my father having sex with a grasshopper. I've not been the same since.
Oh my!
Remind me when we finish this, Bertram, to berate my wife about the quality of her pancakes.
Never dreamed.
What's wrong with her pancakes?
The question is, what's right about her pancakes? Like her breasts, they are much too flat for my liking.
I saw a frog once with massive breasts.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
I thought so.
Though I have had a toad in the hole once.
Bertram, I've told you before, I have no desire to hear about what you do and do not put up your backside.
But...
No, Bertram, I will hear no more about it.
But...
I like inserting foreign objects into my backside as much as the next chap, but you don't see me running around telling everyone about it, do you?
But...
No, Bertram, we're moving on. Oh, that reminds me. We need to play Battletoads again. Maybe we'll stream the whole bloody thing. Did you know, Bertram, that the original Battletoads is the reason I don't have grandparents anymore?
He's right.
Oh, were they so addicted to the game that they ignored you, and thus you decided to never speak to them again?
No. The original game frustrated me so much that I decided to murder the first two people I saw after smashing my controller against the wall. Now, sadly, my grandparents were babysitting me that day.
Oh my! So you murdered them?
Well, I wouldn't put it so graphically, Bertram. Let's just say I tore off their heads with my bare hands and then proceeded to shove said heads up their own backsides.
Oh my!
Yes, quite.
Isn't there a remake of Battletoads on the Xbox?
How dare you say that name in front of the PlayStation 5? Oh no, look now, you made him cry. Apologize, Bertram.
Sorry?
Good man. Don't you worry, PlayStation 5. Daddy will play with your slots when this playthrough is done.
You're a very strange man.
Captain,
Oh,
you see this?
I know. By the way, did you record last night's EastEnders for me, Bertram?
Affirmative. I also recorded that naughty movie. What was it called again?
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. I do not, and never will, watch naughty movies. Huh. But I do believe it was called Horny Horatio, the Well-Hung Highwayman. Moving on. Did I ever tell you, Bertram, that my father was a serial killer? So, I actually grew up in a real murder house.
Oh, that can't be pleasant.
Quite. I found a decapitated head under my bed once.
Oh my!
No, not an eye, a head. A head.
I said, oh my!
Well, there was body parts, blood and guts all over our kitchen. So cooking was an absolute nightmare. Gave a whole new meaning to the term finger food. Bertram, I have just noticed this, but why are you not wearing any trousers? Or underpants for that matter?
Well, my pee-pee was warm.
Did you stand a little too close to the oven again?
Yes.
I see.
Welcome, Reavers.
I meant to ask you, OCG, that I was walking past the bathroom this morning, and I thought I could see you taking a selfie on the toilet.
Well spotted, Bertram. I was indeed taking a picture of myself on the toilet.
The story goes.
That's weird.
Not at all, Bertram. I document all of my trips to the toilet.
Steered the wreck into this cave.
That's
Realized
very
there was no way to
weird.
fix the boat in time to keep it
Well,
afloat.
I thought everyone did that.
Parts either.
My father
Damn
did
thing was
that.
just too big.
For 95 years, he documented every single trip he made to the toilet. I have a whole shelf of photo albums containing nothing but pictures of father's excursions to the bathroom. They are fascinating.
I think we need to get you to a psychiatrist as soon as possible.
There's nothing wrong with me, Bertram. Oh, by the way, tell that pink elephant over there to stop jumping up and down like
Jason
that.
and I will go see
It's
about setting up a
most
meeting with
distracting.
Old Man Tucker.
Oh no, he's lost
There's
it.
this place called Dung Hill.
Quite.
After we're done,
Moving
we'll head there to
on,
meet you.
do you know, Bertram, that I consider myself to be something of a medium?
Yep, got it.
What is a medium?
Yes, sir.
Well, it means that you can speak to the dead. So, for example, your mother has just at this very moment told me to tell you that you smell of dick cheese.
But my mother isn't dead.
Oh, damn it. Did I forget to tell you about that? Silly me. Ha ha ha.
How did she die?
Well, I forget the details. Something about a bear in heat. Sexual assault and your mother being found in 1,112 pieces.
Oh no, Mommy!
You can mourn later, Bertram. We have a game to finish playing.
Oh, I don't think I can. I'm struggling just to sit here.
You're struggling to sit here? Is it because I insist that you sit in an electric chair?
No, it's because I am struggling with my sexuality.
Oh.
Time for a few
Well, I don't really know what to say to that, Bertram.
Ha ha! April Fools!
What? April Fools? It's not April, you imbecile!
Oh yeah! So, what is this game about?
Well, we play as a random teenage girl who, struggling to come to terms with the death of her brother, becomes a prostitute / serial killer and goes on a rampage in a small mining town.
Is that really what this game is about?
More or less.
More or less meaning...
No, that is not what this game is about.
Oh, so what is this game about?
Well, if I told you that, there would be no point in playing the game.
Oh! So what's this game about?
I told you already, Bertram. If I reveal anything about the plot, there would be no point in playing the game.
Oh, yeah, I understand. So what's this game about? Ow! Hi-ho, it's home to where we go.
Shut up, Bertram.
I said if you told me to shut up one more time, I would kill myself.
Well, then you better get that razor ready, Bertram.
Actually, I changed my mind.
I thought you might. Can't bear the thought of leaving me, eh?
No, we just don't own any razors.
Oh, I see. Well, I have a samurai sword if you'd like to use that.
But that's sharp.
Yes. Usually helps if you're planning to kill yourself.
All the same, I'll just leave it.
Well, you let me know if you change your mind. Heaven knows I could do with some good news for a change.
Who are you?
Yes.
Who's he?
What?
Ha ha! I jest. Mostly.
Oh yeah.
Is this a beat 'em up game?
What you doing here, pal?
Does it look like a bloody beat 'em up game, Bertram?
I like beat 'em ups. I do it at least 4 times a day.
Need my help.
No, you like beating off, Bertram. You do that at least 4 times a day.
Oh yeah, so I do.
Kill me and you lose your audience.
Think so.
Right.
Find out together.
Here. Sonic the Hedgehog, he's a little bastard. Sonic the Hedgehog, he is always plastered. Dum, 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 dum.
Is that the actual lyrics?
Sadly not, Bertram. Sega said they were not child-friendly enough for some such bollocks.
OCG, what's a wet dream?
Well, it's when... how do I put this without sounding crude? Aha! Do you remember that time you spilled a glass of milk in bed while you were dreaming, Bertram?
You mean that time you spilled a glass of milk in bed while you were dreaming?
Whatever. Anyway, a wet dream is like that. Except the milk comes out of your penis.
Oh! I must say, OCG, this game you're playing is very exciting.
Put your trousers back on, Bertram. And get that rash looked at.
Oh, I'm hungry.
Please.
That reminds me. I put a slice of carrot cake in the fridge last night for safekeeping. And when I checked this morning, it was gone.
I have a feeling that
Do
won't be
you
the last
know
time we
anything
see
about
you.
that, Bertram?
Well,
Who cares?
a homeless man came to the front door this morning, and he asked if we had any food, so I...
You gave him the carrot cake?
Yes?
Excellent, Bertram.
Why are you so happy about that?
Because my accident-prone manservant, I had planned to send that very slice of cake to my in-laws. So, I added something extra to the ingredients.
Hey, Captain.
And what was that?
How's it going? That
Poison.
old guy.
But killing a homeless man is just as satisfying.
turns out
Homeless people are damned annoying.
Worst case, he
They
came and
stink
went, never
too.
to return.
Oh
One thing's
no!
for sure, he
You
was
did a
here
good
at some
thing
point.
today,
He
Bertram.
just missed our window.
As a reward, I will wash my own backside from now on.
Treasure hunting was
Oh
He's
yay!
not panning out. That
Did
just
I tell
comes
you,
with the
OCG, that the hunchback
you
who
guys?
lives down the
Took a sweet
street
time
got a
getting
pet
here.
rabbit
Oh, yeah,
for
we bumped into that
Christmas?
pirate from Rich
What?
Island. Real hard.
Someone
Just
gave that
enjoy
poor
the
hunchback an
right.
actual vibrator? There's some sick people in the world.
Notification about
No,
what?
it's
madman
an
just pushed
actual
notification.
pet rabbit.
Someone
Ah,
put a bounty on your
speaking of rabbits, I have never had one as a pet.
Pretty good, don't I?
But I did once hold a Playboy bunny in my basement for 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, Claudia. What happened to her?
armada.
Well,
You can bet
I lost the
Mortimer
key to the
himself
basement
thankful
and she
for the bounty.
starved to death.
Wait, hold on.
Oh, I can see now why you've never had a rabbit as a
You were
pet.
fine riding with the bastard?
I never had a rabbit, no. But I did have a great white shark.
There's some history. That fixed
I never thought you looked like the type of chap who would like sharks.
Mortimer.
Well, appearances can be deceptive, Bertram.
My friends.
Yes, as you learned when you brought your fourth wife home on your wedding night.
I did wonder what that bulge was sticking out of her underpants. Or should I say, sticking out of his underpants?
And the fact he was called Brian and had a beard didn't set off alarm bells?
We're gonna have to watch
Well,
our ass
You
round
know
the clock
that my
when we get that
eyesight is not what it once
Dad,
was.
he started it.
At least I let the chap sleep in the basement until he could find somewhere else to live.
you. But think, what if
And
they
whatever
use us
became
to
of
get to
your
you? What
fourth
if they
wife
use our family
slash
anymore?
husband?
She's got nowhere to run to.
Well, you see, I lost the key to the basement. Again. And he starved to death.
I'm noticing a pattern here. Did you know they're making a new series of Game of Thrones with a cast of skeletons?
I did
I
not.
wanted to leave Rich Island,
What's it going to be
and that led
called?
to this.
Game of
Hang
Bones.
on, no.
Oh,
We can't change.
I thought that was the name of the
Only thing we can do is
pornographic
put our head
version
down
of
and
Game
move
of
forward as
Thrones.
best we can.
No,
Right?
I believe
So
that's
what's the plan,
called
Captain?
Game of Boning.
I see. I think Game of Thrones would make an excellent RPG game.
What does RPG mean again?
Role-playing game.
Not a chance.
Oh, like when you make me dress up like a secretary and you dress up like a stern business owner. Who?
Yes, just like that.
That's not a bad
Remind
idea.
me to tell you the meaning of the word secret when we're done with this walkthrough.
Ourselves.
Moving on. And oh, while I remember, dear viewers, if you want to see more walkthroughs, reviews, and gaming news presented in 43 FPS, then remember to subscribe to the channel.
Mortimer's already a
What does FPS mean again?
Frames per second. So, for example, films are usually presented in 24 FPS.
Films. Like when you make me take off all of my clothes and cover myself with peanut butter while you film and...
Yes, just like that. Does the phrase, "this'll be our little secret," mean nothing to you, Bertram?
what does secret mean again?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, I wish stuff like this game happened in real life.
Real life? What are you talking about, Bertram? Video games are real life.
Oh, did you forget to take your medication again?
Absolutely not. Now shut up so I can hear what this pink elephant in the corner is saying to me. Go on. Oh, I see. Is that so? Then what did he say? Oh, most amusing.
Oh dear.
The pink elephant was just telling me about his school.
Oh, what was your school like?
It had more mutants than Xavier's School for the Gifted. There was a lot of inbreeding in my town.
Oh, I see. I personally could imagine you being the school bully.
I am not a bully, Bertram. Now go and get me a coffee, you fetus-shaped abomination.
Why are we playing this game, OCG? You said we could play the Bratz video game today.
Harmless pretty boy on the outside.
I said no such thing.
You said the Bratz video game was your favorite video game.
I said no such thing. We'll play Bratz later. I promise. It's the viewers' fault, Bertram. They wouldn't understand my love for the Bratz and their passion for fashion.
Oh, I see. Why are we whispering? The viewers can still hear us.
You sure about this, Captain?
Fuck.
This whole Mortimer plan's gonna take more than a day or two.
Can I go to the toilet?
Certainly. Don't use my Marvel toilet paper, though. There's some sandpaper in the cabinet.
What's the difference between a remaster and a remake?
Don't say
What do you think I am, Bertram? Some kind of expert?
I want to give Dormaro a
yes?
sick ass makeover.
Oh.
Gotta have her looking hot.
Well,
for the
quite
Coliseum
right.
now, don't we?
Well, the difference between a remaster and a remake
How
is...
it used to be before getting stuck on the island.
I say, is that Inigo Montoya I see in our garden?
Stop trying to change the subject. It's okay to admit you don't know.
Me? Don't know? Ha! I've forgotten more than you will ever know, my dim-witted manservant.
Okay, so what's the difference between a remaster and a remake?
Well, that's quite simple. It's
What?
Didn't you hear me? Oh dear. Well, I guess you'll never know then. We have to move on. Yes. Did you know, Bertram, that I am 1/16th psychic? No, Bertram. It's not time for dinner.
Oh, how did you know I was thinking that?
You see? Psychic.
Oh, that's amazing. What else can you do?
Well, I can tuck my Colonel Mustard between my legs, so I look like I have a lady garden. Would you like to see?
No thank you, Buffalo Bill. OCG, I found this adorable frog in the garden. You should kiss him and see if he turns into a prince.
Oh no, I'm not falling for that. Again. I was hospitalized for 6 days the last time. The bloody nurses had the nerve to laugh at me.
Because they couldn't believe you would be so stupid as to kiss a frog?
No, because I slipped on a bushel of grapes in the ward.
Oh!
And I actually had the audacity to sue the hospital.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. You're a chap some would describe as disingenuous. Didn't you ask a prostitute for a refund once?
Oh yes.
Why?
Well, the product was defective.
And by defective you mean?
Dead.
I see.
Captain?
You do have some very odd fetishes, OCG. Why don't you tell us all about them?
Well, naturally, I would love to explain them to you, but sadly, I don't have the time, as I have an appointment with my gynecologist in 10 minutes, because my vagina has been giving me jip.
Okay.
Oh, I meant to tell you, Bertram. I saw your friend Simon the Simpleton this morning. He looked like utter ass.
Oh, I'm not surprised. Simon hasn't been well recently.
Oh dear. What happened?
Well, he stuck his fingers in a wall socket and electrocuted himself.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. He is a simpleton after all.
I must say, OCG, the graphics in this game thing are really very good.
Well, that's because they're not graphics, Bertram. Those are real people.
Oh, quick, OCG, call the police. There are strangers in the television again.
Calm down, Bertram. They can't hurt you.
That's what you said when that bitch in the night dress and long black hair started crawling out of the television.
Yes, I did, but remember, you killed that girl, Bertram. And I had to get rid of the body for you, so you wouldn't go to prison and get used as a sex toy by the prisoners.
Oh, yeah. But wasn't it you who killed her? And then I got rid of the body so you wouldn't go to prison and get used as a sex toy?
Oh, whatever.
Oh, I forgot to ask. How was the colon checkup this morning?
Oh, well, I'll let you know when the chaps finish checking it, Bertram.
Oh, I, didn't see you down there. Hello?
Hello? Don't talk to that man when he's working, Bertram.
Okay. What was the name of that anime show you were watching this morning, OCG?
Ah, 'twas Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the Hinokami Chronicles.
What does Kimetsu no Yaiba mean?
It means don't feed the prostitute while it's hibernating.
Really?
Well, how the hell should I know? I don't speak anime. Did you know, Bertram, that I was once considered a slayer of demons?
Demons? Really?
Oh, you know, demons, women, same thing.
Didn't you tell me once that your sister was a demon?
No. She was possessed by a demon. There is a difference.
Which is?
Well, a lot of projectile vomit, a potty mouth, and a fetish for crucifixes.
Oh!
I tell you, Bertram, that Lady Demetress is quite the catch. In fact, if she were a fish, you would need an incredibly large net.
Man, this Coliseum thing's a pain in the ass.
That woman is so tall, I think she could tickle King Kong's ball sack.
Though I will say, this
And
will probably
another-
be easier with more people anyway.
We can
Can
both
I
do both our
just
boat
say
and
that
our
you
crew
are
on the
looking particularly awful today, Bertram.
Oh, thank you. I'm in a good mood.
That island.
I booted up my
What's up over
Nintendo
Looks
3DS.
untamed as shit,
You know,
but there's
I
books
forgot how good Mario
Yeah,
64 is.
But there
Don't
isn't
say
treasure
that
on
too
the
loud,
island. It's
Bertram.
not marked on the
Just in case
hang on,
Miss
that's no
PlayStation
guarantee.
5
That
hears
always
you.
shows where Jack's treasure
Oh,
is, after all.
is she the
Just
jealous
because it's
type?
not on his
Oh,
map,
very.
doesn't mean there's no
I
treasure.
was on the Xbox yesterday, and she threw a DualShock 4 controller right at my bollocks.
Think it's
Oh,
time to strike up
ouch.
another treasure?
Yes, quite.
Definitely go
So
look and see.
let's keep it down with
Get
the
lucky and find it first.
Nintendo chat,
I trust
eh?
you're good.
I
There's
will
gotta be treasure
do.
there.
Thank you,
Hey,
Bertram.
appreciate it.
Here, have a
Easy to be
biscuit.
damned. At least I know I
But
got
that's a
instinct.
dog biscuit.
It's on our way
Yes.
now.
Who's a good boy? You are. You are a good boy.
To the cat.
I'm not eating that dog biscuit.
Eat it. Eat it.
No.
Spoil sport. Fine. I'll eat the bloody thing. Oh, good lord. That tastes dreadful.
Ha ha.
Shut up, Bertram, you bastard.
That's £1 you have to put in the swear jar.
What?
I knew
You said bastard, so that means you have to put £1 in the swear jar.
Well, You just said it. That's £1 you have to put in the swear jar.
Oh, shit.
Correction. £2. Which, coincidentally, was how much I paid for a second-hand copy of Mario 64 back in the early 2000s. Ouch!
Oh, what happened?
Bloody PlayStation 5 threw a hammer at me!
It's possessed!
Yes, we can call an exorcist later. Let's finish this playthrough.
The power of Christ compels you! The power of Christ compels you!
Bertram, I said we will deal with it later.
Okay. How about we play some Super Mario after this game?
Bertram, you idiot! What did I tell you about mentioning? Oh, shit.
OCG, why is the PlayStation 5 holding a knife?
Because we're in trouble. Careful. Run, Bertram, run!
I heard another gaming YouTuber mention 3D platformers. What are 3D platformers, OCG?
Well, games like Mario 64, Jak and Daxter, or Crash Bandicoot are 3D platformers.
What about Crash Bandicoot 2?
Yes, that's another 3D platformer.
What about Crash Bandicoot 3?
Yes, that's another 3D platformer.
What about...
I'm going to save us some time here, Bertram. All of the Crash Bandicoot games are 3D platformers.
Oh, even Crash Team Racing?
Well, apart from that.
What about Crash Tag Team Racing?
Yes, apart from that.
What about...
Bertram, if you don't shut up right now, I'm going to choke you with a pair of my dirty underpants. Thank you.
OCG, can I ask you a personal question?
Why, certainly, Bertram.
Who took your virginity?
That would be my Uncle Roderick. In fact, I'm still waiting to get it back.
How old were you?
43.
Oh, wow! You were old!
Yes, I was always a late bloomer, Bertram. Did you know I was breastfed until the age of 29?
Oh, wow! Can we play Skyrim after this?
Oh, absolutely not.
Why not?
Because, like my wife, I don't like playing with bollocks.
Oh, you're going to get death threats again.
I've never received death threats.
Oh, I meant to say, you're going to get death threats that I don't tell you about again.
Dear Lord! Oh my! Who would want to send me death threats?
Apart from everyone?
What did you say?
Nothing.
You know, I'm considering giving you a pay rise, Bertram. I've been most impressed with how you've washed my underpants recently.
Oh, is that true?
Of course it is. Would I lie to you, Bertram?
Well, you did tell me once that setting fire to myself would cure my colds.
Well, I don't recall hearing you sneezing in the hospital, so I was right, was I not?
Yes, but I suffered burns over 98% of my body.
Oh, details.
What does FPS mean? First person shooter?
Don't be ridiculous, Bertram. First person shooter. Ha! I've never heard anything so stupid.
Then what does it mean?
It means 4 pornos, please.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. 4 pornos, please. I've never heard anything so stupid.
Are you trying to be funny, Bertram? If you are, perhaps you would like to leave this place and join a circus.
No thank you.
You know, I was once buggered at a circus.
What?
No, it doesn't mean what you think it means, Bertram. Pick up your dictionary.
We don't have a dictionary.
Well then, pretend.
Okay.
Now look up the word buggered and read out what it says. Let me help you, Bertram. Buggered, British slang. To be seriously harmed or damaged.
Oh!
Understand?
Oh, yes! So how were you damaged at a circus?
A clown fingered me.
What?
A clown stuck his fingers in my eyes. I was fingered.
Oh!
Why? What do you think I meant?
Nothing.
I don't know if I ever told you this, Bertram, my dear manservant, but I once filleted Sonic the Hedgehog.
You cut him up?
Oh, did I say filleted again? My mistake. I meant filleted. Yes. You know what really annoys me, Bertram? People who walk so slow in front of you when you're trying to get somewhere. I mean, it's just like, get out of my way. Walk as slow as you want, but don't you dare walk in front of me. Do you get what I'm saying, Bertram? I mean, I could go on, but we better just get on with this playthrough before Bertram is tempted to use the cattle prod on me.
Oh, I didn't know we owned a cattle prod.
Oh yes, Bertram. We own a vast collection of weird and wonderful items. God damn it. Got a bit of pressure on my teeth now. Where did that come from?
By who?
Bloody
By
idea.
ear. By heifer and
OCG, is that 4 copies of Final Fantasy VII Remake you have on the shelf now?
Oh yes, Bertram. 'Twas my game of the year 2020, after all.
You know, I'm still shocked and horrified that it wasn't The Last of Us Part 2.
Well, yes, but that was my second favorite game of 2020. But it did win my award for Most Arousing Scene in a Video Game 2020.
And what scene was that?
Joel's death scene, of course.
Oh, I see.
Well, anyway, Final Fantasy VII Remake is bloody amazing. Period.
But you can't have a period. You're a man, and you're still naked.
Well, yes, but it is very hot in here.
Floating out there?
Ugh.
Jeez, I never realized how big.
Actually, I think we got a fan over there. No, Bertram, the one next to that. Yes, that one. Bring it over here. Bring it over here.
Let's go!
Obviously, I can't go and get it. I'm playing the bloody game, aren't I? Yep, just bring it here. Bring it here. Right, just put it down. No, not there. There. No, not there either. Put it there. Yes, that's it. There. Very good, Bertrum. Very good.
Whoa, it's raining. Captain.
Uh-huh. Pardon me. Oh, that's what I left that bit of chocolate. Wondering where that bloody thing got to. Oh, it's melted. I hate it when that happens.
Don't go down. So, what are you thinking about this game, OCG?
Well,
Do you want to know what I think?
no, not really. No one cares what you think, Bertrum.
That's not true. Mila does.
Mila. As in, Mila Jovovich.
Uh-huh.
How the hell did you know? You know what? Never mind, Bertrum. Just watch me play the bloody game, alright?
Okay.
I've got a bad feeling, Captain.
Feel that sea breeze.
Oh, my poor back.
We can do this,
My poor leg. Oh, my poor penis. Right.
Ain't nothing to it. Hard to port.
You know, Bertrum, I can't remember exactly when this game came out, but I fondly remember it as the same year that I created a mask, then attempted to kidnap the opera singer Catherine Jenkins and take her to my secret lair beneath the Paris Opera House. I mean, my mother's basement.
It's like a vacation.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. And, how'd that attempt go?
Not good, Bertrum. Not good.
Oh, that sucks.
Yes. Yes, it does. I've had a bit of a crush on Catherine Jenkins for a while now.
Remind me again, who is Catherine Jenkins?
I'm not going to dignify that with response, Bertrum.
Okay, alright. What are you laughing at?
Oh, nothing, Bertrum. Just remembered a joke I came up with the other day. Something about a rabbi and I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later. It's funny, though. It's funny. It'll be worth the wait. Trust me. I can't stop thinking about it now. I'm hilarious sometimes. That joke is good. I can't wait to tell you it, Bertram. I can't wait to tell you. Oh shit, I think I forgot what it is now.
Honolulu. It sure has been
Alright,
a long
now come back to me by the time we finish this game.
So,
Hell yeah! Time to let loose that Hawaiian glow, baby!
huh? You changed, Captain?
Oh,
Went and got a spare Aloha shirt out of storage. Might have
Pardon
stood
me?
out a bit in his usual getup.
Looking good, Captain.
Bertram, what'd you do with my coffee? Oh, never mind. It's there. I can see it.
Hey, Dad.
Ow.
Are you gonna go visit Mom and Naomi when we're done?
Bloody hot.
No.
I know Kobe's
Don't think
supposed to be hot, but
Wait, huh? You telling me your old lady's here? Yeah. She and my oldest live in Honolulu. Moana ain't the only big sister Noah has. Got one more, named Naomi. She graduated from college out here, and since then, I haven't really kept up with her. So why can't you just go and see her? I mean, it's been a lot of years
smudge
now.
on the screen.
I don't have the slightest clue
Oh,
where she's living.
dead bug.
Then what's with the third degree?
The hell did that get on the screen?
Jason, my man,
Wipe that off,
loosen
Bertram.
up.
There,
We're
that
family
dead
now,
bug.
ain't we?
He's right, Dad.
Oh, not that one.
Nah,
I mean, is that another dead
That's
bug?
taking it a bit
Right,
too
wipe that
far.
one off first. Right, now do the one over there. Good man. Right, now get out of the way. I can't see what's going on.
So Honolulu, the big pineapple.
Awesome!
Ah,
It really is the big city. Isn't it awesome, Dad? Isn't it?
Dial it down a tad, son. Don't want to sound like a bumpkin. Alrighty, first things first. Let's find us somebody to
no,
fix
dear
up this
viewers,
shit.
I highly
Okay.
recommend that you go and buy this game right
We oughta
now.
start with
Well,
Tsubaki
not
Street.
right now,
There's a
because
karaoke
you're
bar there
watching
called
my
Revolve.
playthrough.
A
But
karaoke
the second this is over,
Try and
I
get a
recommend that
couple
you go and
songs
buy
in.
this
No,
game.
Man, it's the bartender we want. He's supposed to be pretty well connected. Never met him myself, but we don't have much else to go on, do we? We'll babysit the girl tomorrow. Noah, you babysit the two of them, all right?
But what about when the playthrough's over if they need the toilet?
Karaoke bar in Hawaii.
Well, fine, they
Rules.
can watch the playthrough, use the toilet, then go and buy the game.
What if they already own the game?
Well, then they already know how good the game is.
But what if they own the game, but haven't played it yet?
Well, then they... Oh, shut up, Bertram. Honestly, what if they own the game and haven't played it yet? Who the hell does that? Who the hell goes out of their way to buy a game and doesn't play the bloody thing? Honestly, never heard anything so ridiculous in my life. Buying a game and not playing it. Huh. That's just stupid. That's what that is. Boy oh boy though, Bertram, this game is more fun than putting the DualShock controller against my crotch when it vibrates. Haha. Which just so happens to be a favorite hobby of mine. One of many hobbies, of course. I mean, there's that. I was doing this, you know, gaming, that kind of thing.
Well, there's surfers everywhere. Guess this is the place to be, huh?
Captain, have you ever been surfing?
Dunno, have I? Not sure I ever tried, actually. You put me on a board, though. I bet I'll be carving up the waves in no time.
You're pretty confident trying new things, aren't you?
Itchy
Life's
neck.
more fun when you approach it with some fire under your eyes. If it turns
God
out you suck,
damn it.
that's all the more reason to do it till you
Ow.
don't. That's what you learn as you get older.
Really hurts.
Only thing
Where's that
stopping you
deep
from
heat,
doing
Bertram?
shit is
Where did we
not
put the
trying.
deep heat? We
Really?
need some deep heat here. Pronto.
You're right. Okay.
I need some deep heatage.
Lousy dance partners. So you're not sure where your mom and sister...
Let me try and grab this without taking my hands off the screen.
Last time I saw them, I was only
Okay.
about 3. So I don't really remember them very well.
Success.
That was back when our whole family lived together.
Oh shit, didn't realize I was so close to the microphone when I was doing that. Apologies, dear viewers.
As I was
Apologies.
saying before, so you're not sure where your mom and sister are these days, huh?
Nope.
Get your ass ready.
I just did it again, didn't I?
Ain't even worth my time. As I was saying before, so you're not sure where your mom and sister are these days, huh?
Nope. Last time I saw them, I was only about 3. So I don't really remember them very well. That was back when our whole family lived together in Honolulu. But well, when I started getting sick, Dad moved us to Rich Island.
Bertrum, I think we're gonna have to do something with that shelf
It all
over
happened
there.
at the same time.
What shelf?
You know, the one that's over there. The one that's got, Mario, Luigi, that dickhead from Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Max Payne, Crash Bandicoot,
As I was
that
saying
dickhead from Metal Gear
so you're not sure
Rising,
where your mom and sister are these days, huh?
some
Nope.
beautiful
Last time I saw
woman
them,
from
I was
Tales
only
of
about 3.
Arise or
So I
whatever.
don't really remember
That
them
one.
very well.
Oh, nope, can't see that one.
No, it's the one that's also got the Mortal Kombat. Wait a minute, Bertram. Let me concentrate here.
As I was saying before.
Yeah.
So
No,
you're
the
not
one
sure
that's
where
got
your
the
mom and sister are these
Mortal
days,
Kombat chaps on it as
Nope.
well. What are they called?
Last time I saw
Scorpion,
them, I was only about 3.
Sub-Zero.
So I don't really remember them very well.
How
That was
old
back
is
when
that
our whole
bloody
family lived
franchise,
together in
Bertram?
Honolulu.
Oh,
But, well,
probably older
when I
than
started getting
us.
sick,
Oh no,
Dad moved
Bertram,
us
it's
to Rich
definitely
Island.
not older than
Naomi was
us.
starting college
We
then, too.
are old
It
as
all happened at the same
shit.
time. So that meant we
Old
ended up living
as
separately.
shit.
Your parents end up getting divorced.
But anyway, we need to do something
Not
about that
officially,
shelf.
But
It's looking a bit
it
cluttered
might as well
for my
be,
liking.
yeah. I don't think they keep in contact at all.
That sounds like a real tough situation.
Yeah. Back then, my dad was searching for the Esperanza's treasure. And while he was gone, my mom was the one taking care of me. I guess it was hard for
So,
him to watch me
you recommend
suffer
this
every
game,
time I had
OCG?
an attack.
Oh,
But then,
absolutely.
he lost everything
Absolutely.
in Atlantis.
Oh, so we
That's
can,
when things
piss off
He
then?
came back saying,
No,
I'm taking
you
Noah
can't
to the island
piss
to
off,
raise his
Bertram. Playthrough isn't done.
That was the straw.
Oh.
It is my fault.
That's crazy.
Honestly,
Not even close.
piss off.
It's fine, it's fine. Yeah, anyway, let's hurry up and find this karaoke bar.
Down. I'll teach you some respect.
Bertram, when was the last time you hoovered this floor?
Last week. Why?
Looking a little bit grubby for my liking. I don't think I like walking on this floor. The mess it's in. Maybe you should give it a quick hoover. No, not now. Not now, Bertram. Don't just make a racket. Do it when we're done.
Lousy dance partners.
Aloha.
Oh, Bertram, if you're getting up, can you get me another coffee?
You know, we don't normally
That's
have
a good
the kids in
fellow.
Here.
Are you in charge here,
That
miss?
coffee's gone a bit lukewarm for my liking.
Food and looks sexy. Name's Kate.
It's,
Bartender's over there.
Luke Wilson for my liking. Actually, that joke doesn't make any
You're a
sense.
guy
Never
who's got
mind.
zebra.
Never mind.
The three of us are a pirate crew. We need new members, plus someone to repair the Goromaru.
Excuse me? Pirates? And what the hell's a Goromaru? You've been watching too much anime, kid.
Hey, don't mind him. It's all right with you.
Bertrum, when I was in the toilet this morning, I swore that I felt a hand pressing against my shoulder.
You boys really
Maybe we have a ghost.
like walk the plank,
Ghost?
shiver
Don't be
my
ridiculous.
timbers kind of stuff.
You don't think we do you?
Coliseum, though? That's a little.
You know, I saw a ghost once.
No kidding, it is, but it's true, and it's what we got.
No, you didn't.
Any chance you
I
know a
did! It was back in 1998. I had just finished Final Fantasy VII for the 100th time, and
Just in here talking about
No
how you
one
fix a
cares,
place or whatever.
Bertram.
Clark?
that's not
Yeah,
true.
super
Mila
popular.
does.
Comes by the bar
Mila,
sometimes.
oh, not
Once
this
he's drunk,
again.
He starts getting real chatty and nostalgic.
Mila
Goes
George.
on and on about how he can make basically anything seaworthy.
Oh.
Crap like that. Apparently, he was pretty hot stuff back in his day.
Well, that's promising. Where can we
Ghost
find this
deed.
Clark fella?
Round this time, bet he's at Shinobi Sushi. He likes a little solo drinking in the afternoons. It's pretty close by, if you want to try catching him
Why is
now.
it taking you so damn long to play this game,
And I'm sure
OCG?
he'll help you out.
Well, it certainly had absolutely nothing to do with me thinking I played this game, and only noticing last night that I had in fact not played this game.
Oh, only an idiot would do that.
What? You know him or something?
Yes, quite.
Like your everyday type, huh?
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Anyway. Bertram, have you seen those scissors I used to trim my beard?
No?
I mean, it's not like I'm gonna do it now, because I'm playing this, but, you know, be good to know where they are for when I need them. Just, I went looking for them last week. Couldn't find them. Bastards. Knows where the hell they've gone. Ow! Hurt my gut there. Oh, thank you, Bertram. Just put the coffee down there.
Yeah.
Dun. Bertram, you forgot to put coffee in this cup again. It's completely empty. There's look, nothing in it. Absolutely nothing in this cup. Who the hell's this coffee for? The Invisible Man? Honestly. There, take the cup back. Put some coffee in it. Idiot. Honestly. Oh, reminds me, Bertram. Remind me the next time I go to the doctor. I need to get that lump on the bottom of my foot looked at. And no, before you say anything, it's most definitely not a varuka. Who do you think came up with that word? Varuka. I know I'm saying it rather exotically, you know, putting emphasis on the R. I do that with a lot of words. Roberto. Rum. Roger, the cabin boy. Wrist action. Rubbing one out. Rooster. Repetitive. Rectangle. Right, think I'm done now.
The hell? Huh?
Bertrum, what's a good word that rhymes with fetus?
Why?
I don't know, just my mind was wandering there while I'm playing this. Trying to come up with a poem. I need something that rhymes with the word fetus. Pletus. That's not a real word. Metas. The burglar escaped from the woman's fetus and saw his neighbor and said, "Come meet us." No, that's garbage. The burglar escaped from the woman's fetus. He needed to escape, he needed a tactic. So he found himself a spaceship and went intergalactic. Intergalactic. Intergalactic.
You must like that word, intergalactic. You've used it a few times now.
Yes. It's probably my second favorite word of all time.
What's your favorite word?
Bastard, of course.
Ah, of course.
I love it. Bastard. 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 Anyway. Let's see who's in the chat. Yes, I see you there. You're always in my chat, aren't you? Yes, you. Yes, I'm talking to you. Right, get your hands out of your pants.
There's a lot of Japanese people living around here, huh?
Sure are.
How dare you come into my stream to your hands and your pants? It's not on. Not
You
on
alright?
at all.
Sounds like you miss Japan.
You think? I don't feel much in particular.
No, CG, I've been thinking maybe we should start playing on a PC.
Oh, Bertram. You know that playing on a PC causes me to develop an unsightly rash on my hands. Not too dissimilar to stigmata.
That's strange.
There's a lot of
But
Japanese
true.
people living around here, huh?
Really?
No, not really. God damn it, now my beard is itchy.
Lousy dance partners.
So, like I was saying, there's a lot of Japanese people living around here, huh?
Sure are. Little Japan, they call it. Slice of home.
Huh? You alright? Sounds like you miss Japan.
You think? I don't feel much in particular, actually.
Sure you're okay?
Yeah, just the front of that store. I don't know.
Oh, the sushi place!
Yeah, Bertram,
That's super Japanese.
I think
isn't
we'll
it?
have McDonald's
You
for
didn't even go
dinner.
inside.
Oh, yeah!
Still got
Wait,
you, huh?
you're not lying, are
Smell the
you?
rice and vinegar,
Of course not.
It took me back somewhere.
Yes. Yes, I am lying.
Oh.
I mean, like, for me, the smell of alcohol
Come,
always
Bertram.
reminds
You
me
know
of
I
home.
prefer
Hey, I
KFC.
get you live in a bar.
As I like to
That's
call
still
it,
troubling
Koof.
for a kid.
Do you think? Maybe it
Remember
means
that
I'm
television show? Years ago,
By the time
Bertram.
you grow
Foam
up, you'll be
jacket.
aged like a fine wine.
What a funny bastard he was.
Can't say I remember it.
Oh, you're missing out, Bertram. You are missing out. Maserati 3200, talk to me. Who's the other one?
Hello.
Yes.
I would like to buy Duft.
Pain in the ass.
Do you have Duft? I want to buy this.
Do you have this?
What a funny fucker. You wanna buy DVD? They don't make comedy like that anymore. Nope. No, they do not. They also don't make consoles like that anymore. Like my beloved PlayStation 4 and 5. The most attractive twins since Pamela Anderson's perfect breasts.
You're so strange.
Shut up, Bertram.
Did you watch Baywatch as a child, OCG?
As a child? I still watch it now. What do you think I've got on in the background over there?
Oh, I was wondering what that was.
Yes. I'll watch an episode or two of that after this live stream, before we go to bed. Oh, that reminds me, Bertram. New bed's being delivered next Thursday. Not Tuesday. Thursday. You got that?
So Tuesday?
Not Tuesday, Bertram. Thursday. 2 days after Tuesday. Thursday.
So Friday?
No. Thursday. You got that? Thursday.
Okay. Thirsty?
Nope, not right now, Bertram. Still got this coffee here.
No, I was...
Yes, I know what you were doing, Bertram. I just, jumped at the opportunity to make a joke.
Oh!
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, is this game hard?
Ha! Ron Bloody Jeremy has never been as hard as this game is. No, actually, I'm exaggerating. This game isn't all that hard.
Captain.
You just spot, Bertram.
No?
Oh, never mind. Sorry, I smelled something there. Ow! Itchy all of a sudden. God damn you, itch. Be gone. Get behind
There's
me,
surfers
itch.
everywhere. Guess this is the place to be, huh?
Captain, have you ever been surfing?
Dunno, have I? Not sure I ever tried, actually. You put me on a board, though, and I bet I'll be carving up the waves in no time.
You're pretty confident trying new things, aren't you?
Life's more fun when you approach it with some fire under your ass. If it turns out you suck, that's all the more reason to do it till you don't. That's what you learn.
How much
as you get
longer
older.
we got left of this
Only
game?
thing stopping you from doing shit is not trying.
Really? You're right. Okay, then I want to try surfing too. That board looks super cool.
Feeling that fire? Okay. How much does that thing cost?
It says, $1,500?
Have a look at the chat. How
Here's
are we
something
doing?
else you realize as you get older.
How are we doing,
Not
chat?
everything's worth your
How are we on this
Weren't expecting
lovely
it to be so
day?
expensive, huh, Captain?
Don't be shy now. Yes, that includes you with your hands down your pants. But I told you to take them out.
Huh?
Masturbation's not good for your health, you know.
Huh?
Yes, why do you think he's so fucked up?
Shut up, Bertram. I resent that. Oh, God damn it. Oh, that reminds me. I need a new PlayStation 5 controller, Bertram.
Why? What happened to the controller you had?
Well, you see, I threw it out the window in frustration yesterday and murdered the postman. The controller, or should I say my spare controller, is currently in the custody of the local constabulary, so I need a new one.
Right away, sir.
I didn't mean you had to go out and get it right now. I'm just saying to remind me, you know, when we're out at the,
I love
shops.
this thingamajig.
Buying condoms. I mean, food. Buying lots of food. Lots of food. So we can have plenty of plenty of meals. Lots of food so we can have lots of meals. Yeah, Bertram, some of the sequences in this game are frustrating me more than that time I tried to thread your head through a needle.
Oh, I forgot about that. That was a huge needle. Where did you say you got it again?
Car boot sale. Apparently it used to belong to King Kong.
Oh, you don't say.
I do say. I do say. Wonder how he's getting on these days. Good old King Kong and his massive schlong. Someone should make a movie called that. King Kong and his massive schlong. Coming soon to a picture house near you.
Actually, I don't think they call them picture houses anymore.
Oh, yes, that's right. The cinema. King Kong and his massive schlong. Coming soon to a cinema near you. I can see it now. King Kong on the poster. With his massive schlong. Maybe I'll make that movie one day. If this YouTube thing doesn't go anywhere.
You're right.
Maybe I'll retire. Become a movie director. Make erotica starring primates. With massive schlongs. Very unprofessional to laugh at your own jokes. Very unprofessional. That was a pretty good one, though. That was a pretty good one. Erotica starring primates. dear, oh dear, oh dear.
I'm flattered.
Come on, get out of the bloody way.
Who are you talking to?
That weird Spanish maid you decided to hire, Bertram. Keeps walking in front of the bloody television.
What Spanish maid?
You know, the one that you hired last week.
No, she died on Friday.
Oh. Oh. I see. Maybe she's a ghost then.
Oh. Actually,
These biceps ain't for show.
you think I can finish my story now, OCG?
What? What story?
The one I was going to tell you earlier about the ghost?
Fine. But if it turns out the so-called ghost you met was nothing more than a drunken naked man wearing a bedsheet, then I'm not going to be happy.
Oh. Never mind then.
Ha! Thought so.
Apologize, but I might let you.
Oh, thank God I'm not playing this game on the Xbox.
What exactly do you have against the Xbox?
Oh, I never told you about the time I was molested by an Xbox One while standing in line at the local gaming boutique.
No.
Ah, I'll tell you about that one later. Bastard. He can molest me while I'm standing in the queue. I don't think so, sir. No, Bertram, I don't like the Xbox. Probably just as well that we're going to be getting all their games now on my beloved PlayStation. More games for me to review.
Oh, you review a lot of fucking video games.
What did you say?
You review a lot of video games. New video games, old video games everyone's heard of, video games no one has heard of, video games you find in abandoned haunted brothels.
Yes, I do review a lot of video games. That's what makes me so amazing, Bertram. Oh, meant to tell you, Bertram. But, last, when was it? Wednesday? I had dinner with King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table.
You're aware they've all been dead for centuries, right?
Of course I am. What's your point?
So, were they all zombies, or hallucinations, or... You know what? Never mind. Just continue on with what you're doing, you crazy bastard.
Thank you, Bertram. I think I will. Ooh. God damn it, this seat's uncomfortable. You get a new one. I want that one that's modeled after Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. That's what I want. I want that chair. Dear viewers, give me lots of money so I can buy that chair. Especially you with your hands in your pants. I want plenty of money from you. Filthy bastard. Oh, speaking of filthy bastards, you know, guess what, Bertram? I caught Dante snorting cocaine in the bathroom again.
Dante? As in the star of Devil May Cry Dante?
No.
Dante as in the star of the reboot of Devil May Cry Dante?
No.
Dante Alighieri, the author of the famous poem?
No. Our neighbor Dante, you know, drug dealer, delinquent, never sends us a Christmas card.
Oh, him.
Yes. So I told him, next time I catch you sticking that white shit up your nose, I'm going to think of something to do. To stop you putting that white shit up your nose. It'll probably cost you a lot of money. Money you could be giving to me and my channel. Yes, that man's proof, Bertram. Demons are indeed real. I saw one in the toilet the other morning.
I think that was a spider.
Shut up, Bertram. It was a demon. I knew what I saw.
If you say so.
Yes, I do bloody say so. Maybe it was a demon that just so happened to look like a spider. I don't know. Maybe it was Pennywise the fucking dancing clown. In his true form. Ugh. Horrible flashbacks to the It miniseries of the 1990s. Oh. Awful. Big plastic spider motherfucker at the end. Honestly, who thought that was a good idea?
Damn, I got good taste.
Oops.
I'm liking this look.
Bertram, I think there's a fly in here. Get a newspaper. Send that bastard to its maker.
Perfection.
Thank you, Bertram.
Damn, I got good taste. Witness the birth of a new fashion icon.
Now, Bertram, the poster for this particular video game had the tagline, "A game based on true events." Ha! Well, I can confirm that that statement is bullshit. This game is not based on true events. What a ridiculous thought. Now, Sonic the Hedgehog, that game is based on true events.
I don't think it is.
Don't interrupt me when I'm making shit up, Bertram. What time's it just now, Bertram?
It's nookie time. I mean, 1 o'clock in the morning.
That's right, it is nookie time. We better get this game finished quickly then. Ha ha ha! Not for any particular reason, of course.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to get more thrush cream. The tube is more dry than an asexual at an orgy.
I'll put some on the shopping list along with food, gin, and a new rubber chicken. Don't ask what happened to the other rubber chicken. Oh, that reminds me, we also need to get tweezers as well. Big enough tweezers to be able to pry something out of someone's anus. My God, this beard is so itchy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that brings this part to an end, ladies and gentlemen, but don't you worry, you lucky bastards. You can catch the next part on this very channel, so if you enjoyed this little video of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then feel free to give me a thumbs down. But please remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Are you still here? Oh, you must have really enjoyed this video then. In that case, you had better subscribe to the channel and check out our other content. Otherwise, you're a booby pants, and no one wants to be a booby pants.